you died last night. I woke up mouthing things I should have said, but I slept on those words instead. You haunt the stairways in my head. You're the monster under my bed. Reach for me when I repent, and I should have learned. I should have learned. You're the monster under my bed, making mess I keep trying to address. Cannot come to terms with the monster under my bed. I told you secrets I should have kept. You spill them up as I collect, but I fall for it half a million times. Like a bad old house, just one peek inside. You're the mystery with hell of a history. My hands are red. You're the monster under my bed. Reach for me when I repent, and I should have learned. I should have learned. You're the monster under my bed, making mess I keep trying to address. Cannot come to terms with the monster under my bed. Yeah, I should have learned.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the CCL tournament hosted by. I am joined by not Tim tonight. Actually, I'm joined by Leif. Welcome
What's up?
back.
What's
it's been
up?
a while.
I'm filling some very big shoes here, Mr. Tim. I hope I can do him justice tonight.
You did the last time you cast with him, but we are here tonight. We got DSU versus someone new to the CCL, if I'm not mistaken. We're playing against Wisconsin today.
Yeah, UW lacrosse.
UW.
So
boy.
I've not seen them in action. So I don't really know how they'll end up stacking up against DSU, but I'm hoping
We've
for
heard
a
good
good
things.
game. Yeah, we've heard good things. Yeah.
Because if I remember right, they did beat, was it Iowa or was it
I think-
USD?
I think maybe Iowa, if I'm not mistaken, or they got beat by Iowa. I can't really remember, but obviously CCL, we're bringing in good competition here. So hopefully it's gonna be a good game tonight.
Lots of great teams across the Midwest, but we got a nice game. Again, it's Wisconsin lacrosse versus Dakota State. Nothing real big has changed in Valorant since the last time we streamed last week, which is kind of surprising. It's been kind of quiet. Is there anything, I guess? So I'm a silver plebeian. I can't even say that anymore. I have to say I'm a bronze plebeian because I have yet to, since the ranked reset, I have yet to get back into silver. And I hate myself for it.
Yep.
But you're an upper level player. What is your rank, Leif?
All right. Right now I'm only currently plat 1. But
Only plat 1, he says.
oh yeah, I wish I could be higher right now, but it is what it is.
But as an upper ranked player, what have you seen, like any shifts or changes, like either in the past week or in the past couple weeks? Anything big changes going on?
Pretty much the main thing that's been happening, it's been over the last, I guess, month or two now, is the controller rework, which has kind of shaken up the smoke meta a lot, and you're
I felt that one.
pretty much brought Astra and Viper kind of out of the meta, and now we're seeing a lot more Omen and Brimstone gameplay. And I don't know. They're fun agents to play. It's good to see that Riot is trying to change around the meta and get people to think a little bit more about their strategy. So
Definitely. That was the big change. What was it, like 3 or 4 weeks ago at this point? It's been a while since those changes actually came out. And then on top of that, because it was looking like Brimstone was going to be one of the best controller agents, and they nerfed him.
Yeah.
He had his moment on top, and now he's down.
Yeah, they unfortunately took away the second stim from Brimstone, which isn't horrible, I guess. The main reason you'd use it, at least on attack, usually is when your team is pushing into a bomb site.
Gives you that, what is it, 20? I want to say 20% speed boost?
I think it's like 20-25% speed boost, and then also increased firing rate as well. So it was a pretty powerful ability, and considering he had 2, I'm not surprised that they took that out of the game.
We got map picks in from the teams. Looks like we're going to be starting off on my actual personal favorite. After this season, it used to be Bind, but now we were going to Haven at the beginning, unless I'm reading it wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
Nope. We are going to Haven first. DSU will be starting on the defense. Great side to start on. So, to some of the people who might not know Valorant all that well, why would you say, and I might be wrong here completely, why would you say starting on defense would be a more favorable side?
Usually, personally, I would say
This is where he disagrees with me because he's better than me.
Well, I'm actually disagreeing with the varsity's pick here. Usually, I would personally want to go on the attack side, just because it lets, especially on Haven, because it lets you kind of dictate the pace of the game. But DSU is maybe more comfortable on their defensive side, so they're probably a little bit more prepared, and hopefully they can use that to their advantage and maybe jump out to an early lead and maybe steal the first map off of Wisconsin here.
Because it used to be the idea that if you start off on the defense, you can usually win out the half on like a 7-5 or even an 8-4 we've seen, and you can usually build that momentum up in the first half of the map and then carry that on into your attacking side.
Yeah, that's definitely something that happens on a lot of maps, especially maps like Bind that are really defensive sided. You can kind of just crush your opponent's will to keep playing, I guess, and then kick them while they're down when you go over to the attack side. It just makes it just a little bit easier. But yeah, we've been seeing DSU, at least me personally, I've been seeing them play a lot of Haven lately. And I know it used to be one of I think right now they want to ban it a lot of the time. But I feel like they also have a pretty deep map pool. So they're definitely going to be prepared on this map for sure.
But after Haven, we will be going to Bind with UWL on the defense. That map is it used to be my favorite. Now it's my second favorite. It's the one with the teleporters. You can jump to sites real quick. And then to finish it off, if we end up going to 3, which I always love to see whenever we get close matches, and we go to 3, we will be ending on Breeze.
I'm really hoping we get to Breeze. Breeze is personally one of my favorite maps to play. It's just so open, and there's a lot of different things you can do on it, I think, and kind of play mind games with your opponents, and you can run a lot of successful fakes on Breeze, and it's really fun from an attack standpoint. Defense is pretty fun as well, I guess.
Definitely, but we are in the hero select screen for our first map tonight. We have Haven. DSU on the defense, looking like a pretty standard Haven setup. I mean, all things considered. I will say we have a lot of info gathering.
Yeah, there's a lot of info on the side of DSU and Wisconsin as well. Because we have Howler on the Sova, Billy on the KO,
Select
and then
your agent.
Almost a mirror comp on the other side. We've got Stratus on the KO and Austin on the Sova. The only difference in these two comps is their choice of Sentinel. Jay Mula opting to go for the Cypher, and Super Sushi Cat.
Sushi Cat.
Do we just go with Sushi Cat?
I would say Sushi Cat.
We'll go Sushi Cat for now. Apologies if
you get your one Sushi Cat, and then we're gonna dial it down so we can say it fast.
There we go. I'm really interested to see the Cypher on this map. Usually you see Killjoy a lot on this map, but I guess maybe they're opting for Cypher. Maybe just because they want him to be able to rotate a lot quicker, and he doesn't have to stay on the bomb site in order for his tripwires to hold him. So maybe that's why.
I have to send some shame towards Xeon today. Everyone else from DSU on the chicken banner and everything. Xeon, What the heck, man?
Yeah, Xion's a rebel, man. I don't really know. He's a very interesting guy, and definitely interesting choice to go with the Judge banner of all things. So
we're gonna see some Jet Judge.
Maybe that's a foreshadowing.
Oh,
foreshadowing.
No. I mean, I've heard from an outside source today on my way to the casting booth that Xion's just gonna do Xion things today. So
as he does.
I'm looking forward to this, man. An excellent addition to the varsity team at DSU. He replaced Zuluman. As he has some stuff going on outside of esports. All props to him, but Xion's been excellent. Every single game I've casted for him, it's been popping off.
Oh, and Xion, very quick with the aggression towards a lobby here, taking a lot of map control, and DSU is able to comfortably keep 3 players over towards the C side now. Xion just gathering so much info, but
I don't think he knows that the KO crossed.
Yeah, I don't think he knows. He's about to run into 4.
And no, he doesn't. He gets taken down by Stratus. So the first kill going the way of Wisconsin.
And Wisconsin quick to pounce on that early kill, and they're already onto the site. Looks like DSU is just gonna have to retake here.
4 versus 5 retake isn't the worst in the world. You would have probably liked to have your Cypher have a bit more HP coming into this. But once all KO silences have been worn off, Stratus with another gets finally sat down by his partner, Billy. Trades going back and forth, favoring Wisconsin as they did have the man advantage. 2 players sitting.
Last player standing.
Sushi Cat gets traded out by Howler with the Molly down. That's a lot of damage and a lot of time taken off.
1 enemy remaining.
Howler gets a clean
down to
kill.
And he knows this player's probably going to be coming from along. He's able to get it to half.
Oh, not quite. The frenzy from Toxie.
We saw a lot of frenzies on the side of Wisconsin
At
that
least
round. The run and gun with the frenzy, I will say, is very powerful, especially against unarmed opponents.
I just gotta say, the only 2 games that the C team and I won this entire season was every time we were on attack, we did what we just called monkey brain. At some point, we'd be sitting there, we'd be talking tactics, and someone would just go, "Hey guys, monkey," and we'd all sell everything we had, buy a frenzy and all utility we can, and all 5 of us would just hold W.
I would say that's an effective strategy.
It worked like 4 times than it didn't, man. Billy gets quickly taken down by the Jet on the side of Wisconsin here. This was 2 actually. Is he gonna go for 3? He's out, and he does get a 3rd.
And it looks like he is hunting for the 4K, maybe even the ace. DSU did opt to full save this round, so they're not really losing too much.
Last player standing.
Oh, he gets the 4K. Oh, Austin steals the ace away from his fellow player.
That's lame.
Son, oh my lord, you're gonna
like
torture me with names tonight, man. Super Sushi Cat, Austin, Toxie, Stratus, and you're gonna have to take this one.
Is it legit or legit?
I'm thinking, I was gonna say legit.
I'm gonna go with legit for now. I don't think that's how you spell legit. Maybe he wasn't really looking too carefully.
He's good at Valorant, not at spelling. We'll say that.
That is true. We'll give him that. He seems like a very good guy.
Some guns bought up now in the hands of DSU. They have their rifles in hand. Looks like Howler wasn't able to fully buy all of his utility as he is down both shocked arrows. And a very quiet round starting off this 3rd round.
Yeah, DSU not really giving Wisconsin anything here, but Howler is able to spot out the Jet towards window, and Howler's not going to peek that. He's just going to wait for him to come into his crosshair more than likely. Oh, but Strat forcing the issue, and
he gets the blinded tag.
Wow.
They're suppressed.
With the worst weaponry and a very, like, they're almost hesitant to push in. When you have these Spectres, I would almost want you to pull out the run and gun because you have the faster firing rate, more bullets in the chamber than any Vandal. And it almost makes it easier to get it in closer range Spectre v Vandal as well.
Yeah, kind of confusing there. They only had one player going in. They
30 seconds
like
left.
half committed
looks away at the wrong time. Sushi Cat's able to take him down, and Austin takes down Frog. But just like that, they take A site.
Yeah, and it's a 3v4 after play.
Oh, excuse me, Howard.
What? He just locked onto his head. What was that? Oh, that.
Austin, though, trades out Billy. He's going to take Jay Mula, drop it in from heaven to take him down.
Last player
Ooh, Howard
standing.
gets wall banged by Sushi Cat. And the mollies don't get shut down.
remaining.
Jay Mula's able to trade him out. And the molly from Toxie misses the spike.
Oh, and Jay Mula hits the shot. What a clutch. That was big right there.
Dude, Jay
That
Mula
was
coming
big.
in. That was exactly what that man needed right there. A clean headshot, no damage taken. Glitching up the round, not allowing him to peek around the corner or like peek back into the corner.
Yeah, and DSU getting their first round on the board, but it does come at a cost. They lose all but one player that round, and now their money isn't very good, and a lot of them just maybe looking to opt towards the pistols this
Dude,
round.
full sheriff,
This is a nice
full
spot.
W. I've seen crazier things.
Xeon with the armor classic.
Yes,
That
this
was
should do.
interesting.
I mean, he's at 4 of 7 too, man.
Yeah, he's not even close to his
out of my
knives right
way.
now. I don't really know what's going on, but
On my way.
Jay Mula with the hero AK. It gets
He
two.
gets 2. Super Sushi Cat does trade him back out, so it's even fight in terms of manpower, but the weaponry is favoring Wisconsin. I will say they do have one player, and I say that and the Frog fan gets chipped down. They do have their one player, Sushi Cat,
Spike
is
planted.
real low. He just needs one bullet to be taken down. But as a Killjoy, you can make a lot of influence in these rounds while not being all that present.
Yeah, able to kind of slow down the retake here, and DSU, the clock is definitely not on their side right now as they're starting to go for the retake. Frogfang gets the first though, but Sushi Cat's turret trades him out.
Last
down
player
just to-
standing.
1v1.
Oh, it's
Sushi Cat
easy.
for a 4K. I was about to point out, he was sitting in his teammate's molly.
Yeah, Sushi Cat definitely coming up big that round and gets a nice 4K on the retake there from DSU, and they still have a pretty nice buy going into this round. But now DSU, the money is back. Only Billy seems to be a little short-handed with his light shields.
I don't know if Xeon is quite saving because he used knives or whether he just can't buy full utility and a rifle. It looks like he can.
I would assume since he's a jet, he's just gonna go for the knives and then save up the.
He
save
did
up a
not
little
buy
bit for the
Cloudburst.
off.
That's what it was.
So interesting here. Xeon getting
Ooh,
aggressive
Austin
right
got
away.
chipped down through a wall bang. Already, Wisconsin has taken quite a bit of damage, and they don't no healers on either side. I say that, and Frog gets spammed through the smoke.
Yeah, the tracer fire probably is what Stratus saw there, and he's able to pick off Frog right through the smoke.
Shooting at him with the Phantom through the smoke leaves no traces of his own, so there was no way that Frog could tell where he was being shot from, other than just from behind the smoke.
Yeah.
Now the slow creep, no sound made as they go towards the C site.
And DSU has 2 players towards A right now, but it seems like they may be realizing that this is going to be a C hit.
Yeah, very quickly. And with the Hunter's Fury coming out, looking to pick off anyone who may have been planting, looks like it's not going to actually hit anyone.
Mula gets the open round on the retake. And just now the bomb's going down for
Spike
USC.
planted.
And the Cypher ultimate coming out as well, so they know that there's
Ooh,
at
lots
least
of
3
damage going
players on
back and forth.
site.
Trades as well. Howard's there for 2. He takes out his
enemy
arrow at just the
remaining.
wrong time, and Xeon trades him out. It's down to a 1 versus 2.
Austin is so low.
This man was chipped up right at the beginning of the round, too, so he's surviving.
Last player standing.
He bursts it with Xeon. Xeon finally coming in clutch. Being the duelist his team needed him to be and seals the round. This is the second round now for DSU. Trading back and forth after the pistol round. They're going just back at each other. And neither team really getting that big of a lead in terms of economy.
Yeah, it's just been 1v1 after 1v1 for DSU and Wisconsin here. So DSU still, despite winning the last round, does not have too much money to play with here. But we do see the op coming out from Xeon. I'm expecting big things, and
Op 2 Guardians, Vandal, and a Spectre.
and it looks like Wisconsin's forcing up as well. So we got two Vandals and a few Sheriffs. Looks like Xeon's gonna go for this pick here. Does he get it? Oh,
He
gets
does.
the first. Nice shot
Takes
on
down
him.
legit.
Legit, yes.
Right at the beginning. Now, I will say, in terms of economy only, it does look like Wisconsin is on the better half of the save-esque broken by round from each team.
DSU Xeon getting forced off the angle with that drone, but he just comes right back.
Yeah, no one capitalized on the drone.
Yep, he's all. It also seems like he's playing with a bit of confidence right now after getting that opening pick, but they smartly go away from him. It looks like they're sending their troops over towards the A site, but we got Frog Fan and Howler here to defend, so DSU have this pretty well read right now.
Nope, not get the smoke down fast enough.
Not able to put the smoke down because of the KO suppression there.
Spike planted.
With that going down, I believe Killjoy just got her ultimate off of that plan.
And a 4v5 or 5v4 retake here in favor of DSU, but Wisconsin, excuse me, just has so many ultimates right now. Frog Fan using
Great arrow and a lot of the ultimate are from Brimstone, opening up a lot. Xeon, you take it down to 20 HP. He does get the kill though. It's down just. Oh, Austin, he's out of here, man. He is out of here. Out of here.
I liked the ult there, the Brimstone ult there from DSU, essentially just using it as kind of a displacement tool to get players out into the open, and DSU just kind of get all the kills just go their way, and
Caused a lot of chaos.
they're able to pick up the round and only losing one player as well. So pretty good round here for DSU, and they'll have a decent bye coming into the next, but so does Wisconsin.
Brimstone ultimate causing a lot of chaos, also allowing that Sova arrow to get critical reveals on all the opponents. So they knew where everyone was, they knew what people couldn't be. And then Austin backing out.
Yeah, he was 4v1, not too much you can do there, especially when the spike is already being defused. He smartly saves his weapon.
You are powerless.
KO ultimate coming out for this C site push right now.
Very weird way of playing. Extremely silent until they're able to eat up some space. Jamula with one.
Really does get tagged by the Sova ultimate, but Stratus not looking the right way. Not expecting Billy to beat him there.
The trade's going back and forth, but once again with DSU getting that opening pick, they all favor them.
Oh, and Xeon is just so far pushed up. He's gonna catch the players rotating back, and he gets the first.
He gets the first. Toxie dies to the Xeon operator. Nearly said ultimate, man. He's not playing chamber.
Billy's in a very forward
30
position
seconds
here
left.
as well. So even if they do want to
One
go back
enemy
to the
remaining.
lead, yeah, they just mop up both of the kills. They had him pinned there, and they did
DSU
not
take the
miss.
lead.
And they take the lead. DSU's first lead of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
It won't be their last.
They've been winning all the important gun rounds ever since losing the pistol round. So
DSU doesn't need pistol round.
it's pretty important. I beg to differ, but apparently this time they don't. So I will give you that.
I'm just saying, hey man, what do you get for winning pistol round?
A win
Exactly.
at the beginning of the game.
Like, I mean, one round, dude, you need 13.
It's very important.
Standing ahead.
There's a high percentage chance that you're going to convert. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Tim, you better be watching. Well, shot trying to get a wall bang.
Oh, I
Ooh.
thought that was him.
Spike
Nope,
first.
that was
down.
Billy getting a wall bang of his own. Xeon, I believe, no, he did not even clip the knee of any players. He was very close,
Spotted
pixel
out.
measurements away.
He did spot out 3 players from Wisconsin.
Billy,
So
Billy for
aggressive!
One
three.
enemy remaining. Spike
He
down.
Finally gets sacked
Attackers
down by
spawn.
Stratus, but Xeon also takes out Toxie. Getting aggressive on his own. It is now just down to Stratus. Tipped down the juggernaut of Billy, but he gets smoked off. He gets revealed. This man is between a rock and a hard place, or more specifically, a J Mula and a Xeon.
Oh my god. Oh.
No!
They do lose the operator right now, so Stratus is maybe gonna try to save this operator over, but
No, it doesn't look like he has it yet.
they know exactly where he is too. He's gonna run right into Howler. And they do recover the op, so no need to rebuy the big sniper rifle.
$4,700 just saved there. I mean, DSU is doing pretty good in terms of economy. They're sitting pretty nice. Only Billy's really on the lower end, but I mean, once you're above 2,000 credits, you're set for the next round.
Yeah, and DSU just slowly building up the bank here, and Wisconsin kind of has they're on the brink of being broke once again, and legit only able to afford a Spectre and Lights. So DSU definitely have the weaponry advantage going into this round.
We have seen though that weaponry isn't everything in terms of wins in this game. I mean, they do have the 4 Phantoms, so if they're able to get a nice first opening kill, trade out the Spectre for a better weapon, I mean, you're only sitting on light shields.
Yep. Yeah, and DSU, or actually Wisconsin, playing very passive this round. They're barely outside of their spawn with a minute to go.
Camera taken out.
This might come back to bite them in the end because they don't have too much map control right now, and coming just inside a minute here, they're not going to have too much time to execute onto a site.
I wonder if the aggression shown by Xeon has kind of been in the back of their mind and is like, maybe we wait for them to push us. If they're being so aggressive, wait for Toxie and Austin, though, getting their opening kills. Once they finally explode onto the C site,
Spike planted.
I thought I heard the voice line for a KO ultimate. Maybe it was the KO on the side of Wisconsin, but
he's peeking ahead of the Killjoy ultimate. Maybe seeing if he can catch somebody off guard. DSU 3v4 going into the retake.
He gets the one.
Last
Not
player
able to
standing.
trade it out. Legit also takes down Frog. But Howler's here, down on the C long flank. I don't know how much he's going to be able to get for this, though. He knows where both players are at. But with that reveal,
he's out of time.
I think he's mostly looking for some exit frags. But Austin with the long-range Phantom shots are able to get the better one. Austin with 3 that round. Oh! Nearly eats the bomb as well.
Yeah, Wisconsin having a really nice site take there. They played very well off of each other there, and they get the 2 opening picks. They kind of caught Billy in an awkward timing there with his molly out, and they're able to get the site pretty handily, and they're able to scoop up their 4th round.
I will say that was a great round to win in terms of stopping DSU's momentum, but the way they won it, losing so many players, I mean, they have 1 person on Ghost. So even though you were able to get the win, you weren't able to save your economy enough and win in such a devastating manner that you're still on this broken bye. DSU still has a full advantage.
Billy.
Checking the wrong corner at the wrong time. Austin getting the better of DSU Billy. So now it is down to a 5 versus 4. No damage taken either. It was a very clean kill.
Yeah, Billy pushing up just so far right there with no escape either. So
Xeon's trading it back.
yeah, Xeon hits those all day, and looking to get Toxie here maybe.
Nope, no. Toxie's out of here. It looks like the KO actually has pushed quite far into A.
He caught a very, very good timing here. They might not expect him to be this close. And he slipped right past Frogfan. Frogfan has no idea. Xeon's gonna get caught with his knife out here. Oh, he's playing the trigger.
Oh, the trigger discipline of this man. He does escape back into the A site.
30
able to
seconds
get, I
left.
think 2 of them were
Spike
suppressed
planted.
there. Yeah, it looks like Frog also got the suppressed on him. Excellent ambush set up on from the KO there of Stratus. He's getting aggressive too. We're back on the retake. This is a hard one to crack into, especially after you have the Killjoy turret. I keep on saying KO. Killjoy turret up on those boxes. You have the alarm bot there to make you vulnerable when you come in. I think they did finally kill it, but Frog's gonna save the operator here. Looks like Jay Mula's watching his flank, so no one can come from B.
But another nice round there from Wisconsin. They were
Toxie gets very close. You have 1 more second there, and I think that's a dead op.
Yeah, Wisconsin though being very methodical once again in their approach, and these quick hits, DSU has not been able to stop them, and also the lurk from Stratus was just perfect right there, catching a great timing, able to catch Xeon off guard, and that seemed to kind of confuse DSU a bit, and it seemed like they were a little bit panicked, and they kind of hesitated there, and they're not able to get the retake.
There.
Another methodical round
Flashbang.
coming.
That's gonna be a pretty fast hit here. They've got 4
Enemy
players.
suppressed.
I say that
Hey, they
now,
got 3.
and now they're running away.
One really important thing about this round is there are only 2 left in this half. DSU is not doing the best in terms of money. I think 1 player was bought down to 850. So they're not going to look too pretty if they end up losing this. Frog's actually only on a Guardian. He does pick up his dead teammate's Vandal. But
Looks like
with the amount of where wins happened and impact wins, that Wisconsin was able to take rounds enough that they were able to have a good economy coming in.
the KO ultimate coming out from Billy. It's gonna
Just
stop
get
the push.
all 5 players from Wisconsin Lacrosse here.
The KO.
That's one way to shut down a push.
DSU's got 3 players now here to deal with this.
But now the KO ultimate comes out from the side of Wisconsin.
30 seconds left.
Stops his spray and legit take punishment for it. Toxie
Oh,
also gets
Frog
one
gets
of
the
Frog
double.
going 2.
Last player standing.
Sushi Cat evening it back up. It's down just to Frog. Not able to stick it out as now Wisconsin takes the lead back in an explosive fashion.
Last round in the
and
half.
DSU really put on the back foot here later in this half, and they're gonna have an okay buy, but definitely not as strong as Wisconsin's buy. They definitely have the momentum right now, and DSU this round is gonna be very important to win if they want to make things a little bit easier on themselves going into their attack side.
7-5 is the worst case scenario, which isn't all that bad. If you win the pistol, you can even it up right away. But
Standing ahead.
DSU doesn't need it. They're gonna win right here and get the 6 from 6.
Yep, and another default here. Oh, Xeon is
Ballsy player dashes just the wrong direction and legit punishes him for it. Not holding down the D key there, man.
Xeon with almost an unnecessary ultimate orb grab at this point in the half.
I think he did get his ult.
Yeah.
to run!
And it's a broken buy that DSU did have. It might have been worth it. Oh no, we got a player chipped up.
Spike
Jay Mula was
planted.
tagged by the enemy Sova Hunters.
Stop that.
DSU only have one.
Revealing area.
Legit, finally, after getting 3, does get sat down by Frog. Spike is down. Frog gets the reveal on him. He does have 2 smokes left. Looks like he saves 1.
Oh, maybe a miscommunication there. The Molly and the Killjoy Molly and the Brimstone Molly being popped at the same time.
Concentrate so
The Brimstone. Gotta get it half here, but Toxie gets one with his ultimate and one with his Vandal. And they're able to
Last
secure
player
the 7th
standing.
round here.
Switching
Sushi Cat
sides.
not doing any favors towards his KDA. Actually,
I was gonna say the bomb doesn't dying to the bomb doesn't count towards your death total.
I also don't think, does it give you an ult point? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Which is, I guess, fair.
Yeah, you trade off your stat line for the ultimate orb, I guess, in that scenario.
Now we go to DSU's attacking half. I mean, they do have a lot of info gathering, but they don't, other than, I guess, the KO and the jet exploding on, they don't have a whole lot to like push people away from stuff. They'll know where people are at,
Yep.
which will be good.
To be fair, also Wisconsin had a pretty similar comp, and they were able to attack with pretty good success. I would say. They won the first half, so DSU going quick towards the B site here.
This is a weird site to push.
Spike down.
Stratus gets one
Last
with
player
his
standing.
classic, with his
Flawless.
Super Sushi Cat going in with the classic.
Yeah, the flawless coming out there.
Never underestimate the free gun that you get.
Yeah, the classic, very powerful, and honestly, in any round, I find myself getting double headshotted with the classic a lot. It may just be because I'm not very good, but
Nah, dude, classic rocks.
it's a very underrated gun considering it's free, or very overrated gun depending on who you talk to. I guess.
I've heard a lot of people groan about the power of that free gun there. We go into the second round, and DSU is going B again.
Looking like they maybe just want to try to get the bomb plant down, and it looks like it is going to go down here. 5v5 retake.
Dude,
here.
not a bullet has been fired.
You do not see that very often.
They've had abilities traded out, but until now, there haven't been bullets fired. Ooh, they hear Billy getting a quick double right click from the classic, but Sushi Cat getting another. Howler getting one headshot onto Stratus, but that's not enough.
Last player standing.
Foxy trading it back out. This is just going back and forth. Jamula for one, but he's missing the bomb. And with that, he's got to die.
enemy
Oh, he
remaining.
gets two?
He does get the double there, and that's very, very good for DSU there. And Wisconsin's going to be on a very weak bye here going into the third round of the half. And Jamula may even saving a little bit money, saving that Spectre over in the last round.
I can totally see him like saving the Spectre because it's admittedly not a terrible gun. And because he's at 37, there's a very good chance that next round we can see Xeon with an operator in his hand.
And Xeon with an operator is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Just saw what it did. That's those 4 rounds that they had. We're off the back of Xeon and his operator.
I think getting the
Legit
opening kill.
though. Getting the headshot onto Howler. Being traded back out.
Here.
Dude, Stratus is at 1 HP. He just needs to be looked at wrong and he'll fall. It does look like the Spectre on the side of DSU was dropped. Gets that down a little bit.
DSU going quick here towards the C site. There is only one player right now to deal with this. Maybe 2 now. DSU's got to go quick. And a nice little Molly lineup there is able to slow down DSU a little bit.
Stripped up all of Xeon's armor. Going down to only 75 HP.
Jake getting
down,
another
C.
kill? Was that through the
I
smoke?
got the spike.
What? Oh, he's got a bit of a head twitch there.
A little bit of a gap there. Xeon.
Xeon with another dash, dashing out into the open once again. Toxic punishment for it. Jamula does get one though.
Last player
Ooh, Billy
standing.
so close to getting
30
a beautiful
seconds left.
spray transfer, but Sushi Cat is able to take him down with the classic. And looking the wrong way, Toxic takes down Jamula. I mean, it was a very impactful round on the side of Wisconsin to take that, and they're gonna get legit on an operator themselves.
Yeah, Jamula now really the only player that can full buy into this round, and it looks like he will. DSU may be going for a little bit of a light buy here.
I can see him full buying just to get back on even
Placing
terms
sentry.
with his team, get the economy pretty much balanced out. I do kind of wonder if he saves as well, and then you can guarantee the op with everyone else buying in as well. But
And get with the
Opening kill.
opening pick as well on the Vandal, no less, of Jamula. Definitely will have to pick that up. And really getting tagged up. Stifling his push, and Toxie. It's a kill towards mid, it looks like.
yeah, both players have died towards the B site. The spike was looking like C. The other players were poking around, seeing where the cracks in the armor were. Stratus with the long range shot onto Billy. Not quite getting the headshot that Xeon needs. Not even a wallbang shot either. But he finds another
Spike
on
down.
the frog.
Attacker spawn.
Down just to Xeon. He's got 1 bullet left. They have him cornered. There's nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, I don't think Legit's gonna throw his life away here and risk even losing that op at all. They're just gonna wait him out here. Toxie, he's in a position to get this kill here.
I mean, at the very worst, you let him live, and then he gets the one. He saved the Marshall of all things.
Yep, and very comfortable round there for Wisconsin, and that puts them on 11.
Now, this is a must-win for DSU, especially since this is their bye round. If they fail this, they're not going to have the money for map point.
Yeah,
Going on a tear. Look at that win streak, Wisconsin. On the defense, they get 4 in a row, and they pop back again on the other way around. On defense. I'm getting all screwed around, man. On the offensive side, they get the 4 in a row, and now they're on the defensive side again, 4 in a row. Going huge. That's a lot off the back of this man right here.
We're seeing the Xeon Judge.
This is what the man's card was for. He just dodged the operator shot. That could have shut it down real quick.
Oh, he gets into one.
But legit says no. And when it's, I mean, it's a judge for a Vandal. Staying right outside the shot range. I don't think from that angle they could wall bang him. Spike does go down. It's a 4 versus 4. Ultimate on each side. Neither two particularly well suited for the retake, other than this dirty little angle that Legit is trying. Not able to get any knives in. He just takes a lot of damage himself. 2 players on the side of DSU were revealed. Get one.
Remaining.
Frog for... Or actually, Jamula ends up stealing the kill from Frog there. It's down just to the ultimate pop and operator in the hands of Legit. Does he go for it? It looks like he's going to. He's gonna get one.
Looks like he'll get out here, so he's able to save his op and also take down Frog Fan in the process. And DSU, 1 player standing here once again at the end of this round win, so it's gonna be very, very tough for them to rebuy here fully.
A win's a win. You need every round you can, especially when the opponent's on 11, but that hurts.
It definitely hurts for the side of DSU. You do pick up the round, but
No more charges left.
they actually have a little bit better buy than I was thinking they would here.
I don't think full abilities are being bought. And if Xeon is 6 out of 7, so if he goes and they collect this alt orb, which they are stacked and looking to do, he will have his knives, which are a gun equivalent.
Flashbang. Suppressor.
Get out of my way!
They pick up the knives.
Looks like DSU out of charge. The paces go really quick in, and this Maul is doing so much damage, but they don't care. They run through it.
Yeah, able to get 1, able to get 2 actually. Billy gets
They
turned
can
on.
res him. They can res Billy.
I think they are.
Right here for on the side of DSU. Oh, 4v2, excuse me.
Actually, what we didn't get to see was Frogpan got a crucial kill on the Toxie there. He was trying to come in through garage and could have peeked and taken down Howler while he was getting the res. Excellent round.
Very
Only
good round.
1 player dropped, and he didn't even buy into this round. He just had his ultimate.
Yeah, DSU changing
Oh, they
up the
saved
pace.
the operator
Oh,
too.
wow.
That is huge.
That's big.
Billy picking up the op there was excellent, putting it in the hands of the Jet in Xeon. I mean, Legit's going to buy one of his own. They've been on a tear with their 4-round wins. But now with the 2 coming back for DSU, only looks like Stratus is going to be in a comfortable position to buy the next round. So if DSU can hit this round hard and really do some damage and take the round, they'll more likely to get the next one as well.
And I really love that change of pace coming out from DSU. That was a very smart call. DSU's been kind of playing slow most of this half, and oh my,
Legit.
what?
Shutting down any hope of pushing towards A with a collat operator shot.
That's the
I believe the
operator down for
Widowmaker
DSU
quote
as
is 1
well.
shot, 1 kill, but Legit says, nah, I want 2. And oh, they're out of there, but there's nowhere safe for them to go. They're walking into a Killjoy turret. Killjoy ultimate, Brimstone ultimate, I mean, and Legit with another one from the operator.
Last player standing.
Toxie does
Spike
get taken
down,
down.
C.
by
I have
Toxie.
retrieved the
He did
spike.
end up stealing the ace away as Legit with another 4K, bringing them to map point.
Yeah, that was such a
Match
big opening
point.
pick right there from Legit. Getting the double, just
The dude's on
crushing.
25, 25, 13, and 3.
He is on one right now, and he's definitely one of the big contributors to Wisconsin's lead right now. 12-7 right now in this second half here. And DSU still has a fairly decent buy-in. We do see the operator coming out once again for Xeon, or do we? I think he might buy Billy. Billy only has a pistol.
Oh, Howler. Wrong shock darts.
You hate to see it.
On a round like this is where you can't be dropping those. Now, I will say it's only a little bit of a surprise seeing DSU on the losing end of this so far. This was University of Wisconsin's map pick, so we will be going to bind where maybe DSU feels a little bit more at home.
Yeah.
Man, they're on an uphill climb.
Yeah, DSU, they showed signs of life here in the second half, but Wisconsin has responded very nicely, and now they're on map point, and they get the opening pick going into their map point round.
I would love to point out that there's 2 alts on each side, but I mean, realistically, it's 2 to 1.5 as Cypher needs to have a dead body in order to use his, and when all 5 players are still alive, it's kind of hard to get access to a dead body.
That is true, and DSU maybe throwing a little bit more of a fake over here towards B, but Wisconsin is not biting.
I don't know where they could go. They
30
can't
seconds
really
left.
not fake this as the KO on the side of Wisconsin is pushed all the way up into their spawn. There's no way for them to go A without Wisconsin knowing. They have to go either B or C, and it looks like they are exploding onto C. A lot of utility has been drained from both teams, but with the defending ultimate being dropped. Ooh, but they get one. That was very important. I think Frog just hit Howler with his own ult.
Oh, there's no... Okay. The time is getting very close there to plant for DSU. But they do have the advantage here. 4v3.
After all is said and done and the spike is finally down, they do have the numbers. You have Howler sitting in this garage area. Does he get it?
What? Legit? Hello?
Hello? Legit?
He just did not react to that.
That's Howler with a wall bang through there.
Stratus getting 1 kill on the flank, but the bomb is just ticking. Running out of time, and DSU are just the kings of wall bangs this round.
Frog and Howler keeping this alive. We got to see that again.
Slight.
Dude, you're getting shot.
He just did
He
not
gets
react.
the one, and then gets the wall bang onto Austin too. That is a very clean kill. I mean,
Yeah.
that was excellent. And now Legit, does he only buy the shorty? No way.
He might be going for
I think
the
he bought.
ultimate orb.
I think he bought one of his teammates as well. But
It looks like him and Stratus are going to be going for this ultimate orb here. Nice.
yep, does get the knives. Instant pop too. That is the only ultimate available for Wisconsin, as both were used in this previous round to try to finish out the map. We do still have the Hunter's Fury. And a lot of players were dragged over to the A side or over towards that side of the map. It's just the turret that's going to alert them to the presence on C.
DSU trying to catch a good timing here, and it looks like they have. Nobody is on site right now.
Sushi Cat finally gets smoked off.
5v5 retake here for Wisconsin.
Howler's doing an excellent job clearing out a lot of this backside. No one's going to be flanking. He's actually looking like he's going to flank
Blocking sight.
himself.
And most of those players coming from here, Wisconsin, unfortunately, Howard's
Billy! No, Sushi Cat
Player
shuts down the
standing.
Howler play. It's down just to Jay Mula. The spike is ticking down. He
Gets the
gets
first.
one. And he gets another Jay Mula. Keeping the dream alive.
That is such a big round there from Jay Mula, keeping DSU in this first map. Let's take another look at this.
It's down just them. Stratus has gotten 2, but he's low. Jay Mula gets the first and plays it safe, sees the tap, or hears the tap, and just peeks out, taking down Sushi Cat. excellent play coming in from. Oh, dude, this is getting hype.
And legit, I think he's trying to do his best Xeon impression, going with the shotguns here, but I gotta stick up for my boy. He's the shotgun master. I don't think legit's gonna rival him anytime soon. We'll see if he can prove me wrong this round.
The second shock dart hit him, but I was gonna say that first shock dart didn't hit legit at all.
He's tagged down.
Howler, I'd be
low
very
here.
careful if I were you.
And
But
there's
Stratus,
there's nobody towards A right now.
dude, Stratus is getting super aggressive. Okay, they do
yeah,
finally
yeah.
see him.
Okay.
Dude, Billy saved the lives of his teammates there, eating a couple bullets to boot. But I mean, 2 players are just. Oh, how no.
Oh no, legit. Just ratting out Howler there, but
I
DSU
really want to push the record button.
going towards A. They do have the 3v2 right now.
It does look. Billy's only sitting at 47 HP. He does have an ultimate. We do have 2. But I mean, you're gonna want to save those for the next couple rounds. Legit is the only one I think with an actual gun in his hand. I might have looked like Sova picked one up as well.
One enemy remaining.
Out. Does get the spray through the Cypher cage onto Austin. Just to legit. This man's been going on tears all game, but there's only so much he can do. And when Billy gets an excellent flash like that, there's no one can stand a chance. Bring it up. They're in double digits, man.
Yep, they're in double digits. They are coming back ever
you said the
so
word.
slowly. Ever so slowly. They've brought it within 2 rounds now. And Wisconsin, they're bought up all the way here as well. So if DSU picks up this round as well,
this is a very important round for DSU, because if they win this one, they'll be at 11 and then have a better chance, a really good chance at taking it. It's happening again on the side of Wisconsin, where you're at the buy, save, but with a clever jiggle pick from Xeon.
he's able to pick up or figure out where the op is. And Billy, the ultimate coming out onto the B site, he's able to complete it.
Actually, I think did both KOs pop their ult there? I think they did.
Possibly.
In which case, it didn't shut down either of them, so they were both like pulsing out still.
Billy's the only player inside of the site right now. He's gonna have to do a lot here.
He gets 2!
That's huge. That's a huge double kill here from Billy and Xeon. They're not gonna expect this. Prepare for hell. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the knife as well, but he does get 2. Does he get the 3rd? And he does.
Gets the 3rd. Oh, going back. Excellent plays, especially in the last couple seconds there as the spike went down. Billy flashing himself twice there, but he's able to recognize the flashbangs coming out and just turns on these 2. He does get taken down by Sushi Cat. Oh, man.
That double kill, though, from Billy just was perfect, and he was able to set up Xeon as well on the flank, and Billy and Xeon just absolutely terrific plays that round, and only losing 1 player there that round as well going into this last round. And look at the buy here.
Austin choosing to buy no shields fan
Get out of my way.
which, I mean, admittedly, you look at this and you're like, okay, we have to buy up, because if we don't, we go to overtime anyway, and then you have all the money you could ever ask for. But ooh, legit making work with the Spectre on the frog, getting close range. I didn't even think he took damage there. Backing out into this corner. He gets another one. Xeon takes on Stratus. Legit, it's actually good for 3. It's down just a Howler. He's in a 1 versus 3. This is a lot for one man to handle. He's got the full HP. He's almost got his recon bolt back. But with that reveal and the Hunter's Fury, no, Toxie stealing the kill. Finishing out the first map. It goes. Man, that was close.
Yeah, that was a really fun map to watch. Unfortunately, DSU wasn't able to pull out the map win, but considering that was
Legit,
Wisconsin
almost pulling out a 30, dude. Legit, almost pulling out a 30.
Yeah, wow, legit, just going absolutely massive for Wisconsin. I think he picked up 3 kills in the last round there, which ended up sealing the deal for them. And yeah, great showing there from Wisconsin. First time we've seen them, and I'm impressed. They came
Man.
to play.
They're able to put DSU on the back foot. They're going places in this league. DSU, one of the better teams in the CCL. Not to brag.
Yeah, and
But-
8 first bloods there I just saw from Legit. Definitely doing his job as Jet. That's one of the most important things when you're playing Jet is to be getting those opening kills consistently, and that's what he did.
First bloods, opening up sites. That's the job of the duelist. I mean, dude, that was almost. I would almost go as far to say there was a couple rounds that I would go against it, but it was almost a Jet masterclass. That was beautiful timing. Speaking of timing, the absolute mad lad. What was their KO's name? I cannot keep
Stratus.
Stratus was the KO. I keep wanting to say he was the Sova.
Oh,
But-
yep.
But that was an excellent way of snaking into the backside, and that was nuts, man.
Yeah, props to DSU though. They were able to bring it back to one round, but unfortunately Wisconsin is able to pick up the last round in regulation in order to seal the deal on the map. So
But that was Haven, the first round, going to the new guys in the league, Wisconsin. We do have Bind coming up for sure, and if it's DSU's pick, I believe they are starting on the offense. I should probably check that.
Yep, Wisconsin is starting on the defensive side there, so DSU gonna
Taking
try
the
to set the
initiative.
tone there.
Taking
on
the
attack.
initiative, taking the fight to Wisconsin. We're going to go back on the offense, and then if they can clutch it out, we'll go see Breeze. No early nights for us.
No, only late nights here.
We're in gamer hours.
That's right. We are in gamer hours right now, and so are our folks on Wisconsin and our boys here at DSU.
But we'll quickly send it to a break as both teams kind of cool down, reset a little bit, take some time, and we'll be right back with more Valorant.
Well, I woke up on the lobby floor. Yeah, last night was some kind of war. I'm coming down like a waterfall. I check my phone, but you never call. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free? You pull me up. Yeah, can we be free? And I put you down. Well, I woke up and saw everything but you next to me. I know that I've been the enemy, but I've had my moment of clarity. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain.
Everyone, we've got a quick break there. An excellent map coming in for map 1. We were on Haven. DSU ended up dropping the map, but it was 11-13. Both teams were on massive streaks throughout the whole map, and it was a gorgeous map if you missed it. But we'll be going into Bind for our second map. Another great map from Riot Games here. The cool thing about Haven was that it has the 3 maps, but the cool thing about Bind is it's teleporters jumping between sites. A lot of open sites on towards A site, a lot more closed off on the B. What are you looking at in terms of some team comps, maybe some team plays, some ideologies coming into Bind?
Team comp wise, I think we're probably gonna see another Brimstone is going to be, I think, the controller of choice for most teams on this map. You just position him towards U-Haul, and he's able to smoke just about anywhere on the map on the defensive side of things. And his stim is really nice if you want to do a fast pop into a site. It's not a very vertical map, so I don't know if we'll see Omen necessarily, but there's definitely a few spots we'll be able to see Omen. But I think we might see
assuming the
Chamber.
KO is coming back out.
KO maybe. I've been seeing Sky played a lot on this map lately, just for info gathering purposes, but we do see the KO.
At least for DSU, it looks like Sushi Cat is getting off the Killjoy here and is bringing in this guy that you said. And as you said, we're saying Stratus is hovering the chamber. It doesn't look like DSU is taking them up on that.
Yeah, I'm very interested
Choose
as to
your
why
agent.
DSU isn't really going with a chamber. I would have expected Xeon to be on chamber, but maybe
Dude, he's looking for some Jet Blast packs.
the Raise blast
Jet,
packs.
Raise? Dude, what time is it?
No, I've seen Xeon's Raise before. It can be a sight to behold. So
We do see the Sky and Chamber
looking
coming
forward
in,
to it.
actually.
And Jay Mula once again on the Cypher. I've been seeing him play Cypher more often lately, so really, it's interesting because you don't see Cypher played as much right now.
Both maps, and this might just be me being down in bronze, both maps have had 2 initiators. Is that normal?
I think the meta right now is definitely shifting to towards more initiators, just for more info gathering and able to pop onto sites easier as well. Definitely, and having 2 initiators definitely helps out in that regard.
Man, I gotta be paying more attention to the varsity team outside of just casting for them, because I'm sure now I'll look back and we watch and be like,
Watching
yeah,
here.
they've had 2 initiators for a while now.
Yep, and yeah, it's definitely proven effective. You just see it more and more nowadays, and I mean,
Watching
it's
here.
common for a reason now. So
We got DSU going on the attack and abuse the. I mean, Sky Flash through the teleporter. I mean, I was gonna say they're exploding into showers, but then the Sky Flash kind of shut that down. Another frenzy kill from Toxie. We saw what the frenzies did on Haven. It looks like they're bringing that kind of heat back again. Xeon does get the headshot onto the chamber. Frog's able to get this Toxie with the no less wallbang headshot from the frenzy. Xeon able to take a bullet though from Legit, not able to get a fully. Toxie with 3.
One enemy remaining.
Frog fan's able to catch Toxie off guard there, but both players from DSU here are very, very low right now. Frog fan's gonna solo peek, and he's gonna get it.
I'm gonna say that was huge. If he dies there, it's not the worst thing in the world, as Xeon is on raid. I don't know if he had his grenade back. He should have. He probably used it, killed Chamber, and then killed Jet, so he should have had his grenade. But the fact that both of them were on really low HP was what was worrying.
Yeah, Toxie just doing everything he absolutely could there. He's able to get 3, but unfortunately his teammates couldn't pick up any other kills, and DSU winning the pistol match.
Man, Frenzy go Burr
It really does.
in these rounds. He does fight, I think, of a shorty.
We have the judge here, Xeon. We're gonna be looking for some fast-paced gamer action here. He's going right into U-Haul, but he's not gonna find anybody.
A lot of players backing up. Looks like Austin was swarmed in showers here.
DSU's getting close towards CT. He gets 1.
He gets 2.
Oh,
He lives for now on 20 HP.
only two bullets left as well. Might have to reload here.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, he's not reloading.
No, gets taken down by a Toxie shotgun.
Shotgun diff right there. Billy picking up the kill through the smoke.
Did you just really shotgun dip the shorty against the Jet?
Yeah, shotgun diff right there, man. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, the Jet's not messing around. Actually, Wisconsin not messing around. They're have all 4 players buying to 0. Only Toxie has any money left. And actually, if he buys a Frenzy along with his Phantom, he can join them all.
After what I saw
Just
on
saying.
the first map,
Just saying. Toxie,
Or
do it for
first
me and
round?
buy a Frenzy.
I got your back,
do
Brandon.
it for the culture.
Man, I don't think I've seen all 5 players actually buy straight to 0. I've seen them all get real low. But
It's quick to play towards Billy, but he's alone right now. But he's able to pull 4 players over here towards the B site, and only legit here with the up, no less.
I mean, this man can hold a lot, but he shoots the owl drone.
This is his first shot. He's forced to back away, but Xeon getting aggressive, and he gets the kill with the ghost. And now Xeon's got op in his hands. Wisconsin better be scared right now on this 4v5 retake.
Better be scared, but they do have the chamber on the flank.
But the trip is set up from the Cypher, so they will be alerted that he's flanking.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine DSU puts any stupid wires down where they can get over them. It looks like actually he broke it. So they gotta know that he's back here.
And Howler picks it up with the Spectre.
One enemy remaining.
And DSU, they're not losing anybody right now. This is a big bonus round here. They're just not losing anybody.
Really able to trade out Jamula, but they dropped a Spectre for a Phantom there. That's a trade you want any day. DSU looking gorgeous here on Bind. They're up 3-0. I mean, they win the pistol round, even though I guess they didn't need it. But I mean, even when their opponents had the better buy on them, they're able to clean it up.
Yeah, Billy really sold that. I'm just surprised just one person was able to sell that fake so much, and legit was just left to fend for himself with an operator on A, and DSU just gets the site almost for free. And
Billy definitely sold the fake, but I actually want to say that was off the back of Xeon.
yeah, that really, I think we're going to see that blast pack play towards U-Haul many times this
Stratus
map.
not able to quite get the shorty kill. Sushi Cat able to get one. He gets traded out, but Toxie's there again. It's a 3 versus 3.
The trades have been pretty good here for Wisconsin. Sitting on a lighter buy, and Toxie gets one, but he does get traded out.
One enemy remaining.
Frog picks up Austin coming through the smoke. Jamula is very low.
Last
Shit,
player
taking the
standing.
fight against Frog Fan, he
And
wins.
now it's just Jamula.
I don't think he knows he can be here. Oh, they're gonna run right into each other.
No, not quite getting the flick onto him. Jamula must have heard the reload sound, but
Very nice clutch there, though, from a legit. Only coming in there with a ghost, I believe, and is able to pick up the 1v2 and the first round for Wisconsin.
Stratus now buying the operator for himself. They got 2 opping agents on the side of Wisconsin, which is always good. None really that you could say are necessarily opping agents on the side of DSU.
I guess you could maybe say Rays, but you don't really see it too often.
I'm gonna say using the jet dash or the chamber teleport is a lot easier than throwing the blast pack and blasting it.
Oh, and legit is so aggressive here. Both players getting tagged down there in that exchange.
Xeon might be running into him.
He seems to know that he's there, and legit is so low, and he gets it through the wall.
Bang. That was a beautiful nade too. It was bounced right where it needed to, and he heard the updraft, so he knew he must have been resting on the boxes. Otherwise, he would have died to the explosion.
Yeah, very smart play there from Xeon, and DSU picking up the opening kill.
It is a very nasty off angle, though. I have to point out that Travis Billy, I mean, he's got his ult up, but he's not able to get the kill. Actually, it doesn't matter. Howler's able to trade him out, taking down Stratus. And even though he's down, he's still using those pulses, and he still has time to get res. It sounds like DSU still is, but I think Tuxby just said no and like denied. I think he popped on top of Billy there.
Yeah, and see the Raze ultimate coming out from Xeon isn't able to get any damage. But
the blast pack doing just enough to Austin that it takes
One enemy remaining.
Howler getting the backstab shots. He's actually good for 4 this round.
wow, what a round from Howler. And also, that KO ultimate, I just want to point out, was really big for DSU there because it left Stratus with not being able to teleport out of his very aggressive position he was holding with the op, and Howler, I think, was the one who ended up killing him, so taking advantage of that, and he ends up getting the 4K.
Dude, DSU's on a tear so far. I mean, Xeon's
here.
on 8.
Right
I mean,
here.
I think he was kind of frustrated over on Haven not being able to do quite as much as he wanted to, and he's taking his anger out here on Vine.
Yeah, DSU really taking the fight here to Wisconsin here. Their big roar.
No, Billy does take him. I was going to say, Austin might have just gotten out.
We do see the shorty kill coming in from legit.
Teamula getting a bit too aggressive and fighting him for that U-Haul area.
That does take away the flank watch for DSU, and we do see Stratus in the flank, but
Billy gets super aggressive, legit takes him down. It's a 3 versus 3, and the dog does get sent out, but is shooting
One
a wall,
enemy
not
remaining.
quite able to get the correct trade. It's now a 2 versus 3.
oh, you hate to see it.
Stratus gets turned on by Xeon.
The whiff there from Stratus, and Xeon's able to disrespect him a little bit. He's able to turn on him. And DSU, another fairly comfortable round win. They only 2 survived there, and Jamula is on light shields, but
Nah, I think his teammate's gonna
yeah,
buy for him.
his teammate will buy for him. They like him. They're not gonna leave him to buy a Phantom or a Vandal for himself.
Man, it always sucks when I see that I'm only gonna be like when I'm 200 or only 100 credits short.
And then you have to ask your teammate for a buy.
I want to say it's the worst thing in the world when you're only 50 credits short.
Yeah, that is painful.
I didn't play much over this past summer, and that's when they introduced a lot of just the 50 marks, and I came back, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, very unlucky whenever you see the 2850 when you...
Stratus getting the opening kill on Billy. He was getting kind of aggressive, but I think he was picking up the orb, and he was able to get peeked there.
Legit holding the angle on top of the truck here. We'll see if DSU expects it. Jan gets the pick onto Austin.
Go get him.
Don't think he expects legit up there, but that nade is going to force him out
Not only from there, it's going to force him into U-Haul more.
right into Frog's crosshair, where he does convert
I
the
know
kill.
exactly where you are.
Jamula popping the Cypher ultimate. They know exactly where everyone is. I would not be surprised, and here we go. Signature teleport plays here on Vine. They do get the slow field deployed. They're just kind of unfortunate
30
as it
seconds
does
left.
limit where DSU can go by the time their opponents get around to them. But we do see Stratus on the flank as well. No wires over there to help. And also, with I think the camera was left over on the A side. Xeon not picking it up. Or not Xeon, Jamula not picking it up. Stratus does take down Frogman though, so they know they're behind. Sushi Cat for another. Do get the one though, Jamula. Getting it
One
out.
enemy remaining.
And Howler helping his teammate. They're able to get a bit of a wall bang, so it's not a good spot they're sitting, and Howler gets the last kill on the Stratus.
DSU continuing their show of dominance so far here on the attack side, only dropping 1 round, and they're just swimming in cash right now. And Wisconsin gonna be forced here to maybe do a little bit of a light buy. Yeah.
This is the loop that is devastating when you're actually caught in it. Is you're on the buy, then save, then buy, then save, buy for next, buy for next.
Yeah, and unfortunately Wisconsin getting caught into that loop, and DSU taking full advantage.
They've gotten so many rounds too that they're at 6. So unless you want to keep it fairly competitive, you cannot afford to lose any more rounds than this. Because I mean, 7-5 is but legit gets a nasty share of headshot on Alex. A 7-5 isn't bad, but when you're on the defense, especially here on Bind, you almost want 7-5 going the other way.
Spike planet.
What's worse would be an 8-4. Austin creeping up in this smoke. Gets one with an easy headshot on a
But
frog.
Stratus has brought it back. It's a 2v2. This is winnable here for Wisconsin.
One enemy remaining.
James kills the flanker, and they know exactly where Stratus is too. He's got the cam as well, and he gets the tag onto him. So
I think Stratus missed the shot there with the op onto the camera, so they're not with the op with the forward.
Taking him again. Nothing he can do.
He gets tagged, and Stratus went to pull out the tag when
Last
Billy
player
killed him.
standing.
He does fall to the spike. Overstaying is welcome just a bit, but they're rolling in cash. They don't worry about losing a Vandal or Phantom here or there.
Yeah, DSU, it doesn't matter if they're dying to the bomb at the end of the round. They have the cash to compensate. And we're seeing the op again come out from Legit. We've seen the op passed around between Legit and Stratus this map, but the op not really finding too much impact, though, so far for Wisconsin.
Here on Bind, it can be impactful. You do not quite as many long sight lines as you will Breeze. I can imagine if we do go see that third map, we'll be seeing a lot of that gun coming into play. Very important gun on Breeze, but... Ooh, Stratus, you're in a very precarious situation. The defensive smoke hiding his position. He's able to get one for it. Toxie also taking one down out showers, and DSU is very split as Frog finally decides to go join his teammates on B, but with 4 players still alive, they're able to cover both sides pretty safely. 2 players each.
Oh, and Jay Mula with a quick shot onto Legit.
I mean, that's what he needed.
Op out of the picture there, and DSU looks like they're going to end up committing towards this B site. Wisconsin's going to have to go for the retake here.
They didn't get that headshot. That was a one-shot, one-kill from the operator. They definitely could have used, but it's a 3v3. 2 ultimates, and both fairly good retake ultimates, too, so you really need to take those 2 down right away. Chengmula's getting ultra aggressive.
Peeks right through, right into Stratus. 2v3 retake here, but Frogfan does have his ultimate, so gonna be able to delay the plant, and I think that's exactly what DSU is gonna do here.
Scanning ahead.
Last player standing.
Always gotta get this.
Gets one.
And he
enemy
just
remaining.
gets it. It is half though. Oh, and it looks like Wisconsin's gonna get it.
0.04 clutch for Howler. Excuse me? Excuse me?
That is
Wait a
very
minute, we're
unlucky.
going back to that.
Remaining.
No way does he get it. They just don't have time. It barely goes off. That is the closest in my history, have ever seen the spike to being defused. Wow. Just not able to sit on it fast enough. Stratus not able to get the defuser out. That is huge. I mean, 8-4 is the best you can hope for. And DSU popping the KO on Billy, looking to make it a 9-1.
Billy with the entry here.
Beyond Roomba taking out Stratus. Starts the defuse, but ends up backing away. I mean, they're playing style points now. Ooh, a lot of ultimates being passed around.
Player
Not
standing.
quite getting it there. Legit punishing Howler. I mean, DSU is playing kind of goofy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe getting a little too cheeky there, and now Frogfan is being hunted down. He's not even able to get one there.
There we go.
Wisconsin getting their second round though.
Hey man, 8-4 is better than 9-3. Depends on who you ask.
That is very, very true. And DSU though still able to buy in. We see the shorty, or not the shorty, the judge coming out once again from Xeon.
He has the money to buy a Vandal, doesn't he?
He just chooses not to. He's quite literally built different.
He's on the wrong character to be saying that. It's KO's banner that you get built different for.
That is true. That is true.
Xeon doing Xeon things. He's in the mood for an ace or so I've been told. Not able to get anything yet.
Oh, and he's blast back into his ultimate. Not able to get anything.
Actually,
down
Austin and
A.
Legit are the ones that are going to be getting the kills.
I have
a lot of
retrieved the
flashy
spike.
plays coming out from DSU, but really nothing for them.
Shock dart.
They are finally going to get the spike down as the if nothing else, the Rocket did get a lot of room.
Yeah, that's about all it did, though, and DSU is not in any forward positions right now. And they're not going towards U-Haul at all, and the judge is not going to get anything done here.
Put a hole into Austin that they really didn't exploit. You're actually for 2, Howler for 1 himself, but Toxie does take him down. It is now 8-3. And now, at least if you're on the C team and you're superstitious,
You just
Last
throw
round
this last
before
round?
the switch.
if you're
Wisconsin?
not if you're DSU.
If you're Wisconsin, though. Well, actually, if you're DSU, maybe
yes, that's the way.
maybe you throw this round and avoid the 9-3 curse, but
Anyone who's familiar with anyone who watches some of Tenzin's streams, a very very good pro player, is well familiarized with the 9-3 curse, where you end if you end the half 9-3, whichever side was on 9, they lose.
Frog fan has told me that he doesn't believe in the 9-3 curse, so I don't think we're going to see a throw here from DSU.
We might not see a throw, but with the opening operator pick, Frog's able to get one, but legit trades it out. Shot goes wide. Billy's sitting on 16 HP. It's a 3 versus 4 here. And just Silva, no one's looking at him. Peeks out, but Frog!
What is that? What a shot from the Frog fan.
Very dangerous play there. Frog's able to stand up and take his gun right at the time. Toxie, though, takes him down.
And
Legit.
yeah, they're
Legit,
running
just
shorty.
Just shorty things.
DSU, though, does successfully evade the 9-3 curse here, and that should be something that is noted going into this next half.
I want to see that Frog turn again. He gets off of the spike,
Switching sides.
takes down both of the chamber trip mines, takes it up and just gets off. Clean headshot onto Austin. That was beautiful.
Yeah, and DSU having a very, very successful attack half, all things considered. But Wisconsin getting a little bit of the momentum going into the second half here, able to rattle off 3 rounds towards the end.
Toxie actually, never mind. He does. I was gonna say he was sitting on a ghost, but nah, he goes back to his tried and true frenzy. It actually looks like Billy might be trying to meet him there.
Yeah, we saw what Toxie could do the first round on the frenzy. Maybe looking for the ace this time instead of the 3K.
We've seen a lot of 3Ks, a lot of 4Ks, no ace, I think, quite yet. I mean, this is a nearly full stack and showers, and a lot of raise utility is going to clean him out.
And they have a lot of smokes here towards the end. Toxie's already out.
He does get taken down, though. Frog, that's what the ghost is for. But the classic on Austin takes him down. Stratus with his ability, Sheriff, and legit taking him down. Dude, this is 1 versus 3. And actually, UWL does have the healer in Sky, and so they're able to take that chip damage and heal right back up. Oh, Howler, did he get hit by both?
Yeah, he did. He wasn't able to take out the recon drone.
Legit, he does. But I don't think he'll have the angle to deal with both of these players at once. He does look for it, but not. He does get the turn.
Wow.
Both Sovas getting a 3K that round, but it's just the last kill going in favor of Austin. I mean, they needed that pistol round to get that momentum going on this attacking half. Try to catch up, but 8-4 is really hard to come back from.
Yeah, very tough deficit to come back from, but DSU was able to get 8, so it is DSU has proved that getting 8 on attack is doable. Maybe Wisconsin gonna try to mimic them, get 8 of their own.
9-3 not real if you don't think about it. Sounds like you're a Frog fan.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
A name pun.
Dude, that I honestly don't think I've heard that one yet. Props to you.
I gotta bring in more jokes, I've been told. Not by anyone here at DSU, but I've been told I need to bring in more jokes.
I will have to agree with whoever told you that. Oh. Okay.
Help DSU, hello. They're avoiding all of the chamber tripwires by going through the teleporter there.
Spike planted.
Austin might just feed here.
Last player
long
Say
enough.
that, but Tasu's actually gonna trade him out. Ends up saving. It's a flawless round on the side of the attackers. It is now 6-8.
Yeah, Wisconsin definitely making a nice comeback into this game right here. And if they win this round against DSU, it's very, very likely that they're going to end up tying the game as well. But very important round here for both teams. DSU looking to probably reclaim some momentum that they've definitely lost here these last 5 rounds.
But this is why the difference between an 8-4 and a 7-5 half is so monumental. Because if it were to beat a 7-5, the teams would actually be tied right now. Due to, I mean,
Math. That's all I have to say.
Dude, what time? It's 11:30. You can't expect me to do math in my head.
I do not blame you.
Frogman with the first kill onto legit.
And
Xeon!
Okay, yeah, I saw
Austin,
Xeon.
excuse me?
I saw Xeon throw the nade, and I don't see Austin move. I'm like, what is he doing? Maybe the nade didn't reach him? No. It reached him all right, and Xeon picks up the kill just from the grenade alone. Oh, my.
That is not the start you needed if you wanted to punish DSU or try to take out some or do some economy damage.
Yeah,
Billy's
DSU.
gonna get his knife back, and he is gonna clear out Hookah with it.
Yeah, it seems like DSU's worked out that Wisconsin is leaning towards B, as Howler is leaning more towards B, and I'm sure once they
30
make
seconds
contact,
left.
then he goes.
Stratus for 1, picks up the Vandal, and he's good for 2. Howler with a great sonar dart.
Spike planted.
And he does have his owl
Deploying
drone
drone.
for the retake here, and he's gonna pop that now. He's got
Howler
to-
is very smart to get in front of that glass there. That glass is wall bangable. but
One
I don't think
enemy
the actual-
remaining.
But DSU uses it to their advantage. Supercat gets one though. The Frog fan trades him out right away, and DSU winning an absolutely crucial round there.
They do drop 3 players though.
Yeah.
So their economy's not going to be the best, but with 2 players able to buy their teammates because they have the Vandals and Phantoms of their own, you can have a pretty good buy.
yeah, a pretty good bonus round though. For
He throws it,
for Wisconsin though,
and
he just doesn't move.
it just doesn't move.
Maybe he was looking at his teammate's screen there. You never know.
No, I wanted to say even there before watching, I was like, maybe he was trying to run away, couldn't get out of the blast radius, but no, he died in the same spot he
Yeah.
was standing.
Yep. Caught dead in the water there from the Xeon nade.
Cypher camera, that's actually one that I used to be a Cypherman many moons ago, and that was my go-to on Bind. I'm very happy seeing it pulled out again.
Yeah, it's a very nice camera. You just get that information towards long, but it looks like, oh, okay. I thought I saw the mini-map, not on the mini-map anymore, but the cam not getting taken out.
Stratus is going to pick up his alt orb, actually going to get the Tour de Force with it. And it looks like as they explode onto A, he's going to take the teleporter over there, but DSU's already headed back. They have Xeon in an excellent position, but legit takes him
Spike
down.
down
Not before
A.
he can take out Sushi Cat, though.
Yeah, the volley and the Sova ultimate coming out to the bomb planter.
Legit got chipped up quite heavily, but they got teleporters of their own again.
They're gonna run into this Cypher trick here. Oh, Howler isn't able to convert the kill.
Scanning ahead.
DSU is here pretty quick though.
Now, if they take the teleporter again,
Spike down B. 30
Unfortunately,
seconds
I don't
left.
know if that is an option at this point, as the spike is down in the site. They're kind of committed at this
One
point.
enemy remaining.
Billy's just running at Toxie with the sector.
gonna get
Stratus,
Stratus though. I was gonna say Billy gets spammed up, but Stratus gets a quick transfer onto Jamula.
He's got 10 seconds to work with, though.
10
DSU
seconds
just
left.
plays time here,
Team
and
Ace.
there we go. They do. Howler with the kill.
You all
Through the
are
box.
wonderful.
Team A's coming in from DSU. One player getting each of their kills.
Just showing that all the players on DSU are able to contribute in any given round.
No, I wouldn't expect such a big brain play coming out of the varsity. That's the C team classic. It's called the triple loop-de-wop. You run down B long, take the teleporter, then you run up A short, take the teleporter, go out of hookah, out of B side, take the teleporter again, straight into A, and then if you really feel
You want to
special,
play? Let's
make it
play.
the quadruple whoop-de-wop.
And I think I've done that before successfully, and let me tell you, it's fun.
When it works,
When it works.
it works.
Oh, Billy's getting so aggressive. Here's the reload.
He's able to get the first kill out of Toxie.
Catches a great timing there and gets the opening pick with the Spectre.
It's a good kill too, as they don't have any more
Cage
controllers.
triggered.
Only Jet having the smokes needed to push onto a site.
Cage
They
triggered.
do have though the tour de force pop, so they do have that operator-esque ultimate in play. One shot, one kill. I do need to go back because I've been saying this like every stream that we have a chamber, but the minimum damage I've ever seen with that gun being done is literally a double wall pen to the toes and it's at 79 damage. Yeah. I don't know if they've changed it after I tested that, but Frog
Get
for one.
two. Come on,
Nope,
Ford.
Xeon takes the
Spike
kill.
down
He
A.
gets sat down by Legit. Legit just being Xeon's bane so far this game. He does get flashed and Billy does aggress hard. Lets him live
30
though.
seconds left.
Legit. Re-aggressive. Gets one. Good from Billy.
Frog Friend does have the ultimate to delay the plant here, and it looks like he's going to fall back, so he can pop that if need be. 15 seconds here.
Legit's the one with the
Oh,
spike,
this
man.
is smart here.
One
Smart
enemy
here for
remaining.
Frog. Doesn't
Spike
waste his
down
ult.
A.
And he gets the spike.
It's a large spray. Oh! Stratus getting one.
Shot that.
Does he get taken down here?
Not quite. Oh,
He does. Okay.
Nope. Howler not letting him live through that.
Yeah, it seems like Wisconsin's worst enemy here these last few rounds has definitely been the time. This is 2, maybe even 3 rounds in a row where we've seen Wisconsin trying to plant the bomb within the last 15 seconds, and as you can see, it hasn't really been working out for them very well, losing their last 3 rounds.
Going back and forth. DSU's defense is just as terrifying as their offense. They lose the
out of my
pistol
way.
around the second half, but I mean, obviously they don't need it.
Yeah. In this case, maybe not.
Tim, I'm never gonna let you hear the end of this. Another heavy stack towards the shower, very reminiscent of their first round attack. But do they expect Xeon to be in here? They do, but he's able to get one. Stratus is able to trade him out though. And the chaos caused by the orbital strike is punished. Stratus making it through
Billy didn't
no
see,
man's land.
Billy didn't see Stratus make it through there, I don't think. So
I
I've
think he
got your
saw him, but he had the
trail.
molly out, so he couldn't quite shoot at him. He was just trying to get the molly out.
doesn't seem like DSU is aware of
Take
this.
flight.
Oh, the owl drone. Surely.
Enemy.
Well, they,
What?
Spike
But,
planted.
do they expect 2 here, though?
oh, come on, Jamula. Everyone spams that box. Everyone spams that box.
One enemy
And Jay Lula
remaining.
gets 2. Billy cleans it up there, and a nice dominant round there from DSU to put themselves
On
onto
map
map
point.
point.
Definitely the reverse and mirrored situation we find ourselves in after Haven.
Match
I
point.
mean, I remember. Was it quite match point when it was at 6 points, or
I think it's around that score line. Maybe we'll see another comeback here late in the second half. This time from Wisconsin, but and both teams do have pretty decent buys. Toxie, is he going to buy a weapon?
yeah, Toxie's not quite able to buy full.
And he just goes with the Spectre, but the Spectre can be very effective when used correctly.
Enemy suppressed.
Billy's able to detect Stratus here towards Hookah.
Yes, those any Radianite boxes or those green boxes on any site on any map are wall bangable. On that specific pillar, there's the one in the corner. That one is not, but the two green boxes are.
That ultimate really helping out DSU there. They know where everybody is now, and Xeon gets a kill with his showstopper. Wisconsin is definitely pinned right now towards the short position right now. They do have a player towards U-Haul, but 5v3 here in favor of DSU. Not looking too good here for Wisconsin. Xeon, oh, doing Xeon things on the flank.
Got one.
Almost whiffs it a little bit. Low key, not a big deal. But they are just cornered right now. Does Xeon pick up both of these? He doesn't. Sushi Cat's able to shut
30
him down.
seconds left.
And,
No ace so far.
no ace yet from Xeon. It's kind of letting me down here.
Where'd that shock dart go?
Yeah, I was
Excuse me?
just thinking the same thing. A very interesting
Shock dart, no clip into the
Whoa.
Spike down A.
Frog for 1.
10 seconds left.
They get 1, but Jay Mula with the
The
backstab.
defenders win.
And a very, very comfortable map win here for DSU. Definitely rebounding after that first map. Doing a very nice job. And now we're going to see Breeze.
Well, guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're actually not going to finish this game today. It's going to have to be on the 11th after midnight because it's 11:34.
You scared me there for a second.
No, we're man, Xeon and Howler dropping 20 bombs in this map. I mean, DSU definitely looked a lot more comfortable here on bind, which I love to see when teams go going back and forth. Not nearly as close a scoreline this time, as DSU was looking fairly dominant in a lot of these rounds. Not nearly as close as Haven was. But next we're going to Breeze.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Breeze here. The very, very open, long-range map, and I'm interested to see what both teams have in store for us here on Breeze. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm hoping for probably Viper on each side.
I'm hoping so. They better.
I'll point out he said hoping so.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for Viper on Breeze. I want to see Billy.
Billy or Frog?
Billy.
Billy? Okay.
That's my prediction. Hot
Okay.
take.
Dude, do we have? I wonder if we have polls. We should get on that. just in situations like this. But anyway, we'll be sending it to a quick break to allow the players to rest, relax, get back into the game, and we'll be back for Breeze in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. We're back from break. Both teams are getting ready to get geared up for Breeze. I'm looking forward to this map, man. We don't usually see 3 maps in the CCL. Usually it's usually a 2-0 situation, which I love seeing the 2-1s.
Yeah. I like the third maps because, we're getting 2 evenly matched teams right here, and we know they're going to give it their all for the third map, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, once again, I have to iterate. We won't be finishing it today. Sorry. We'll be finishing it tomorrow.
Currently, 11:38
Hey,
Central
you know what?
Time.
Prove me wrong. One of the teams win in 22 minutes, please.
Yeah. if they could do that, well, we're not quite loaded in. We're not even in agent select yet, so it's going to be tough.
15-minute game, easy game.
I have faith in DSU with the speed run.
Just hold W and M1. That wins rounds, guaranteed.
That would actually be crazy if that happened.
Especially here on Breeze, where it's wide open, sniper haven and all that sort of stuff. Not quite haven, but I don't know. I'm really looking forward to some great op plays. I'm expecting Chambers. I'm expecting Vipers. Expecting Jets.
We're gonna see Xeon on the Jet. I think 100%.
You think 100%?
I think, yeah. I know. Saying I think doesn't necessarily mean 100%.
You don't have my vote of confidence.
But I'm thinking we're gonna see Xeon on the Jet here, and we all know Xeon just does Xeon things, and he's got a great supporting cast. Well, they're not even a supporting cast. He's got a great bunch of teammates along with him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've still got the bet. I'm rooting for Frog on Viper. Unless you have some like secret up your sleeve that you're not sharing with me, Lave. Every time I've seen Breeze, I've been seeing Frog.
I may have some insider information.
He's cheating, everyone. I demand my channel points back.
But I am not sure. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see.
We will see. Actually, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but Frog taught me a lot of what I need to do as Viper on Breeze, and so that's why I'm kind of rooting for him.
Billy has done the same for me, so
this is fair. We're in an even boat, but
exactly. But I'm really interested. I guess I could see Frog picking up the Viper in favor of maybe Billy running a KO on this map, or even a Sky, because both of those agents, both of them being flash agents, are just really strong right now on Breeze. And
I will say we have seen,
we've seen
Billy
a lot of
on KO.
We've seen a lot of Billy KO lately, and he's been playing him well, I will say. So I guess maybe for that reason I could expect Frog, but you never know.
Definitely, but I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about Breeze. It's kind of a very, I don't want to say default, but there's nothing quite too special about it other than saying it's open.
Yeah, it's a very, very open map. They haven't changed too much about the map. They made a few changes to B site that made it a little bit easier to defend, because I would still say that this is a defender or an attack-sided map. But definitely you can get a lot more close maps now ever since those B-site changes.
We will be starting with DSU on the attack as well.
Okay, so DSU going to try their best, hopefully, to set the pace here. And
it worked for them last time.
Yeah, and it did work. It did work for them on bind. They're able to set the pace very well, and they're able to convert on their defense as well. So maybe they're going to be, well, they definitely will be looking to do the same thing here on Breeze.
Mm-hmm. Now, I guess there's one kind of back of the mind question is Viper alone, at least when the whole like controller changes were coming out, Riot made a very strange comment, but I can see where they're coming from, of her being like a Sentinel controller hybrid, kind of how Chamber is a duelist Sentinel hybrid. And so do you expect to see her as the only controller here on Breeze, or are you expecting maybe to pull out an Omen or a Brimstone to like have a little bit of extra support in the smoking department?
I I'll have to say that she's going to be the only controller run here. I would be very surprised if they ran a double controller here, just because I don't know, everything is just super open, like we just keep saying over and over again, which makes it very hard for other controllers to have too much impact on the map. And Viper with their toxic screen and Aura were able to cover up all the choke points and sight lines very
Being
well.
able to close off those sight lines is very important. I mean, they did buff. I believe they made Astra smokes bigger, and they made, was it Brimstones bigger?
I don't think they made any changes to Brimstone smokes, but they definitely, or they changed the deploy time of Brimstone smokes from 2 seconds to 1 second. Which
That was a big.
That's actually a very big change.
It was a very big change, but it was. I want to say, I'm gonna have to go look at the patch notes after this, because I'm pretty sure they made his width a little bit bigger to stop it. So because there was a couple times there was like you needed to double smoke a spot instead of just one smoke that like a Viper orb could fill.
Yeah, that definitely that might be one of the changes, but I know for sure the Astra smoke did get larger. That was about the only good thing they did to her character, and also being able to recall stars and
Do you think we're gonna see the double initiator again then?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident we're gonna see a Sova and or KO, or Sky, or Sky. Yeah, Sova.
Nah, it's Breach.
And then KO.
We're bringing in Breach. See, he's right there.
Oh, that would be a big shocker, and I was wrong twice. I was wrong. I will say J-Mula on the Jet, Xeon on the Chamber,
and Frog.
Frog
I
fan
win
on the Viper.
I should have put money on it.
You really should have, but Billy on the KO, Howler on the Sova, and a mirror comp coming out from Wisconsin. So this may be a pretty meta comp here from both teams. And
If either team wins, it's gonna be a Jet diff
or Chamber diff. Xeon?
I don't know, man. Jet diff rolls off the tongue more.
That is true. I will
Select your
say I'll have
agent.
to agree with you on that one, but
Both J-Mula and Xeon have been going pretty huge so far
yep.
in both maps.
We're gonna see the big op coming here from Xeon. I'm excited.
Are they waiting the timer down to be?
They need as much time as possible to talk about the map.
All right, you got 15 minutes, 14 minutes, and close it out.
Let's see
Win
it.
if you want to win today.
All right.
But yeah, we do see the mirror matchup. Still not able to talk Xeon into joining the chicken cult.
No, he's staying with the judge. I respect it. He's not.
If I see a judge on Breeze, I'm suing.
Yeah, I don't. I will say I am a frequent user of the judge on A site with Viper. Able to get up close and personal in cave, and you can catch a lot of people off guard, surprisingly.
There have been a couple times where, especially here on Breeze, where I'll get like frustrated with my teammates, and I'm basically a Viper one trick at this point. I'll fully admit, and I usually am playing towards A, and I'll pull out never a judge. I never buy the judge. Judge and operator are the two guns that I refuse to ever buy, but I'll pull out a Spectre and just hold W.
Yeah.
Just walk into that little corner.
Here.
Spectre or a Stinger. Stinger honestly has been slapping for me, not gonna lie.
They did buff it a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
They did?
I think so.
When was this?
Not
missing
a
it.
very severe buff though. I think it might just be a spray control.
That would make sense.
I could be very wrong though.
DSU, they were looking like they were wanting toward A. They actually put the Viper ball down on there. Ooh, trades coming out. They had the Viper wall on A, so I almost want to say they're going to go back over. Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, and Billy is just caught lacking right
down
there.
A.
Toxie able to get the kill onto him.
Toxie finally off the controller agent. I believe it was Sushi Cat that went over to Viper.
Yep.
Yes, it does look like it.
And it would make sense. Sushi Cat's been running a lot of Sentinel today, and
Very deep agent pool, not going to lie.
yep.
He ran Killjoy and then Sky and now on to
Too
Viper.
far.
Man, those are literally the 3 agents in play. This
Oh,
man.
Xeon in an interesting position. Oh, what a shot from
Take him out.
Toxie.
I guess you were right. It wasn't.
That is
One enemy
But
remaining.
Frog fan. Nobody checks behind them when they go through the Viper wall, and he's able to get 2.
And now they know where Sushi Cat is. They're just gonna wait this out. They're not gonna. Or Howler does peek this.
Right here.
You know, he's passed.
Howler.
Right here.
The Viper walls mixing
Maneuvering
together.
his way through
And
the Viper
Frog
wall.
for 3.
That was a huge round there from Frog Fan. The
Last
trigger
player
discipline
standing.
Oh,
to
he
get both.
survives the spike as well. Howler not quite as lucky as his teammate there, but
Yeah,
we
that
gotta
was-
see that again.
Yeah, Xeon or Toxie with a just absolutely
Taken out.
great shot here.
But they don't check behind it. Actually, it looks like Toxie teleported back over to his little pylon there, his rendezvous.
Very
And so
unlucky.
it was just Stratus that peeked through, was not quite, didn't quite run into him either, but didn't check behind him as he went through the Viper wall. It's a very cheeky spot to push up into. They do put the wall back up on the second round in the same position. Now they just wait. Oh,
Legit.
that's off
Classic.
in mid.
Two classic
Two.
kills. Things are looking dicey here, but J Mula does bring one back.
Man, Jamila actually going in for 3,
He's going
dude. This
huge
dude's
here.
going on a tear in mid while we're watching A. Looks like Frog's gonna be making his way downtown, walking fast. Faces passing homebound towards B. And Xeon looking up towards Nest. There's another classic kill coming in from in mid.
I was very creative. I'll give you that one. That was good. J Mula still on for the ace here. He's getting aggressive here. Why not?
Last player
Oh,
standing.
doesn't get it. Austin just with a little bit of extra range from the Bulldog buy up there. He is down real low. He's gonna get shot up, but it looks like Sushi Cat takes him down with a Spectre of his own. Viper on Viper violence, man.
That was a big round right there for Wisconsin to win. Because not only do they pick up the round, DSU is also broke
Thrifty.
now. And Wisconsin's could have a full buy here going into this third round. And it looks like they will, and the op already coming out here
Operator.
from Legit.
Third round operator buys to 0. Would not expect anything less from this man. Toxie also able to buy up with 1,000 credits left. DSU broke. J Mula's gonna pull out the frenzy. Maybe try to take a note out of Toxie's book here. Run it up mid. Looks like with the frenzy.
The Viper wall towards A again. I feel like they're just going to throw this just about every round. Just the condition Wisconsin.
Trojan, he does have his ultimate up, so even if they do plant on D, they will have an excess of Viper smokes to
And
deal
J
with.
Mula gets the opening pick onto Austin.
Oh, he sold his frenzy in favor of the sheriff. You know what?
It worked out for him, so we
I
can't
guess
really
I-
blame him.
I guess. Maybe. I'll let it pass this time. You'll
Get
be
out of
here.
my way.
Got the knives popped on the side of DSU as well. Looks like Jamu's gonna be wanting more out of this round.
Oh, and DSU is pulling the strings here. They're able to get Wisconsin. 3 people
Xeon
rotated.
can get this kill.
Hey.
Not quite. And with that, the alarms have been sounded.
Yeah, just gets one and falls away here. But DSU does get the play down. Oh, and the
J Mula for
double
2.
triple kill from J Mula and the Viper ultimate from Frog Fan as well. J Mula.
They are poised to be back-to-back thrifties. DSU's gonna answer back with one of their own. We got 2 players coming in from mid.
J Mula on for the ace.
Frog,
once
you're gonna want to
again.
step. There you go. I'm gonna say you're gonna want to step back into there. Nearly lets his Viper's pit drop. Actually, it looks like they're almost gonna just play for some exit kills. They're playing really far back on the side of Wisconsin here.
And DSU hopefully going to be picking up the upgraded
Thrifty.
weapons.
No charge mark.
Shots going back and forth. It does look like Toxie gets the better of Billy there.
But I'm surprised only one weapon saved over there for DSU. Jay Mula able to pick up the Vandal. So
Well,
DSU
was Frog able to pick up that Bulldog?
It doesn't. I don't. Oh, he might have actually. Yeah, he definitely picked that up. So
Yeah.
DSU getting the thrifty. Both teams just trading back thrifties there, and DSU.
I don't know if he wants to save for like an op or Frog only goes with the light armor here. Not choosing to spend the extra 600 unless. That's probably what it is. He probably didn't get hit at all last round, so he still had the left over. So it would be 1,000 credits to go up 25 instead of only 600 more.
Yep, Frog fan playing the money game there, and we'll see if it pays off for him. Be very unlucky if he just got one tapped by a Phantom.
They did not go, or they did not plant the Viper wall on the A site this round. So it looks like they're playing a more versatile round and an explosive round, actually, more like.
Yeah.
They don't take down Sushi Cat. He ends up taking down Billy and Jay Mula, too. Shots go wide. Sushi Cat's actually good for 3. Frogman finally puts him down, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get to his teammate there. And Sushi Cat actually good for 4 that round, shutting down the advance of DSU.
Wow, what a hold there from Sushi Cat. He's just able to dance around the pillar there and just get 4 kills out of nowhere. I was not expecting that one, and
I mean, I'd expect the kill onto the KO there because he's not really checking his angles, just kind of playing as almost a mock Sova drone.
Yep.
Able like playing for the res. I'm expecting 1, but then he gets 2.
Yep.
And then he gets a 3rd. I mean, dude, they're just coming around the corner, isolating 1v1s there.
The good news for DSU is they still have a pretty decent buy here going into this 5th round. Both teams are tied.
I do want to say I love that they're tied because, I mean, they made it to the overtime map, nearly an overtime on their first map, and now they're tied up here on Breeze. Some shots going back and forth. It looks like
He's already into the site, and DSU looking like they're gonna get the plant here. 5v5. There's 3 players here over towards Brick. Surely they don't expect it.
legit able to take down Billy. Okay, there we go. Jimbo's gonna pass out of there. Legit, he's taking down another. He's only at like what? He gets the wall bag onto Howler too. There's not much they can do here.
Spike too. They're gonna stick it.
They do. They stick it in a defending win.
Sion can get all the kills he wants, but Wisconsin picking up that very, very crucial gun round here. But DSU still has pretty decent money.
I was gonna say they saved 3 guns into it.
They were able to save a few weapons over, and Xeon is gonna get probably gonna bust out his operator here, or should I say the Tour de Force?
Tour de Force. Yep, already popped. Glowing green up in the top right here.
Maybe we'll see some operator on operator.
You want to play? Let's play.
Action here.
Tour
Both
de Force on
chambers.
Tour de Force on operator action.
That's a mouthful right there.
Legit. 1 shot, 1 kill. Taking down his Jet counterpart on Jamula. Yep, Xeon taking down 1, but legit taking down another.
Does he reposition back to nest? No, he doesn't. It looks
Deploying
like he's going
drone.
towards B.
And actually, Silver Drone. Does it get the tag?
Get the tag, and Billy's able to capitalize on it. But legit is already here. He has his knives popped right now as well. The Howler's
But
ready.
Howler takes him down. This is doable for DSU. They got the numbers. They got the spike down. They got the Tour de Force activated. But I think it only got 2 bullets left in it.
He only needs 2 here.
Scanning ahead.
1 enemy remaining.
There's 1.
There's 1.
All set up. Teleport's ready.
Oh, he's got the TPs
Oh,
up.
he's got
going,
3.
He's
3
going.
still
He's going for it. Are we gonna see the chamber diff? And we will.
Chamber diff.
Big round there from Xeon. Big round for DSU.
They're tying it back up, man.
Yeah, this is just back and forth. Each team is going back and forth.
Wisconsin, don't do it.
Yeah. Oh,
Wisconsin, don't
double
do it.
op.
Wisconsin,
setup?
don't do it. Wisconsin, don't do it to me.
I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna give us the double op.
The double op and a Spectre, man. Xeon's got his work cut out for him as he's gonna take on 2 operators with his own. Mula is gonna be opting for the Vandal this turn. No ultimate on either side.
This is a very hefty investment here for Wisconsin. So if they don't convert this round,
They do have an op on each site though, so at least they're not double stacking ops.
it's true. Toxie probably just gonna look for a pick here and then just back away, but he gets tagged out by the drone. So that'll at least delay his game a little bit. He actually gets tagged twice, I believe.
Xeon just watching doors here. Up the hallway. I mean,
Nobody's
there's not a
biting
lot.
though. They've got the trip set up towards door, so they'll know if DSU is pushing down tube here. Mula taking some space in mid.
And there we go.
See.
First blood finally with less than a minute left. It's Toxie taking down one. Austin for another.
Oh, Stratus, unlucky timing there for Billy. Stratus peeking through at the exact right moment there. And DSU, you might want to consider saving this.
30 seconds
They've
left.
got the operator from Xeon. Frogfan maybe could try to get a plant here.
Oh, he's good for one. Gonna look behind him though as Austin gets his
Spike
second from
down
the
A.
round. It looks like Xeon's just gonna save his operator here.
Xeon is
10
definitely a
seconds
member of the Op Academy here, taking a pit out of Wardell's book and choosing to save the op here. Ooh, does he die?
No.
Okay, no shot he peeks that. Or does he?
Oh, okay. Come on, Xeon.
Playing with fire here. But DSU, they still have enough to buy into this round.
Wait a minute. No way.
I don't.
Did they lose an operator that round and they just bought another one? Because when we first started loading into it, legit didn't
Yeah.
have one.
They did lose an op that last round. They may have picked it up. I'm not too sure, but the double operator setup coming out once again from Wisconsin.
It worked for them. They got an operator on each site. It's where it worked for them in the past. Looks like DSU has split up significantly, just looking for some cracks in the armor of Wisconsin, seeing what sticks. Got Mula pushing up, creeping up towards Ness as he's going to wait for Austin to possibly push out.
Aldrun is going to clear out Mula towards mid here.
Going for some wall bangs, but it does not look like... Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't look like Austin's going to invest his Hunter's Fury into that. Get the one on the that they know what he can do with left unchecked.
Oh.
And actually, Frog's getting the spray onto 2, taking down legit, so there's one operator out of play.
I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to save the other operator. 2v5. Not
One
I don't
enemy
like
remaining.
their chances, and Stratus going
Xeon.
down doesn't help their case.
Definitely looks like a chamber save coming in from Toxie. Might play for one, but yeah. I was gonna say, he
Does
might
he get a peek again? No shot. This guy,
be good for what?
he's a different breed.
And now he's out. Right?
DSU knows
Right?
where he is. And
Yeah.
They cleaned that up. I personally, if I was Toxie, I would have tried to save the op there 1v5. Sure,
I mean,
you
they
can-
didn't need to. He can
Yeah.
buy in again.
I guess he can rebuy. It's just economically, I don't know if that was the play.
Oh no, Stratus is in the situation we mentioned earlier. He's at 3850 and he's gonna buy heavy shields.
Oh,
No, he
lights
does
the-
go for the grind. Also, this just might be a me thing, but I always feel bad whenever I buy a Phantom on Breeze. Just the long range capacity that a Vandal brings to the game.
DSU's going in quick here.
I mean, they went in quick, but it was Wisconsin that actually got super aggressive. They will do quite a bit.
Spike down B.
Yeah, that quick progression there from DSU really caught Wisconsin off guard and out of position, falling back, and DSU gets the 2 opening kills.
But it's Austin getting actually 2 here. And now DSU.
Last player standing.
I mean, it's just down to Howler. All of that aggression was for naught as they really, and now with, especially with Stratus facing the way he is, he can see when people are peeking.
Wow. I don't really know what happened there, to be honest. I was kind of lost, but Wisconsin taking back another round. These teams just going back and forth, and DSU still has money though to invest into this round. Xeon bringing out the operator once again, and I don't think we're gonna see the double op here. From
no
Wisconsin. They do not currently have the funds to facilitate the double op.
Sushi Cat actually just gonna be on heavy and a Spectre. He's been going huge. Like, he's kind of been the silent hero too, because he hasn't been making too big flashy plays, but he's top of the leaderboard for his team.
Yeah, very nice.
Right into Stratus there. Gets punished for it too. If they're able to get their jet over to that area, they're able to pick up another operator.
Oh, and legit.
He doesn't need it though.
Yeah, doing just fine with the Vandal, getting aggressive towards mid and taking down Jay Mula.
And the rest just slows down. Nobody's peeking anything. Only the KO on the defending side really peeking any hard angles here. But nothing from the suppression. Stratus just peeking behind the box there in time to not be spotted by Billy.
Yeah, Wisconsin just not giving DSU anything right now. But Billy's taking a lot of space here. I don't know if they have here.
30 seconds left.
He's made noise.
He's got one. He's going to walk. Oh, not quite into the crosshairs. Ooh, Howler saves Billy's life by taking down Stratus. Do they expect? They got to expect a Sushi Cat here. He's always here. Good for 1 so far, and Spike's about to go down.
Oh, Frogfan's going to pop his ult here. Very winnable right now for DSU, but do they expect the flanking player here in the form of legit? And they do.
They do. Howler takes him down.
Howler
But now
is on for the ace.
The other players, though, are wrapping around the Viper ult, coming in from the back side of it.
Last player standing.
Austin good for 1.
Frog
One enemy
very
remaining.
disciplined, really coming through. And he gets the second. Big clutch there for Frogfan. Great round to win if you're DSU right now.
And once again, it ties it up, baby.
We're tied once again. Second to last round of the half.
I mean, both teams. I guess I can't say that. Both teams need this win, yes, but I mean, more so DSU, honestly, because they're gonna be buying into this and not gonna have the money to comfortably buy for everyone in the next round. Looks like Wisconsin's gonna save a bit more, be a bit more on the conservative side.
That works.
And expect. I mean, they're gonna try for a 6-6. Although I say that. And their Sova's been playing this classic peak a couple times now. He's not able to take out Jamula. Does chip him down quite a fair bit though, down to only 72 HP. No ultimates available either. Billy for 1 takes down his KO counterpart. Actually, it looks like we have 2 players on the flank. They're gonna go back up towards mid.
Headshot.
Jamula is still peaking with the somewhat low HP here. He's a jet. He can do that, I guess.
See, I was about to say Xeon doing Xeon things, but no, Xeon's with the chambers.
One enemy remaining.
Xeon, though, good for 1 with the op, but both Sushi Cat and Legit take 1. Not able to actually get the flash. Billy's just built different and is able to take down Legit.
The run and gun is just too strong.
Last
very,
round in the
very
half.
precise gunplay.
Last round of the half. 11 kills on both Vipers, both doing incredible work for their teams here. I'm actually kind of surprised that Billy's been down on the bottom of the leaderboard, but then I look at his assist and he's sitting at 696.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, very, very nice. The controllers, though, I mean, me and you, we both love to see the controllers at the top of the leaderboard. Yeah, Billy, maybe on the bottom of the scoreboard, but his impact.
Ooh, the wrong time to pull out abilities, and because he died in the Viper ult, it's gonna chip him down along with the bullets being fired into him.
Mula with the lurk kill, he's taking so much space.
So much. They're already in here. Frog gets the spike plant down. Howler's gonna be making a lot of room with his Hunter's Fury.
Oh.
He's actually good for one onto Austin.
Howler walls? Question mark. He's inside their walls right now.
He's been going nuts. Frog gets flashed up, but with the amount of space Mula has been able to take, he's just going to be a thorn in any angle that they take to try to get into here. With
One enemy
players. Oh, dude, Xeon also the operator.
And through the wall as well.
That was a clean final round in the first half
sides.
on Breeze, and it is closer than anyone could expect. The only way it could get closer was a 6-6, but man, Mula stepping it up, taking it in. I think that was 3 or 4 kills from him.
It was a 3K there from him. Very clutch entry there, and then just continuing to be a thorn in Wisconsin's side there over towards the bridge. And DSU finally getting the first team to win 3 rounds in a row, so definitely getting the largest amount of momentum we've seen thus far on this map. That's really crucial going into the second half.
And now we can see DSU on the defense. Let's hope they can finish it out the same way they did the first half. As it looks like no frenzies coming in from either side, no shenanigans that way.
Billy and Frog getting kind of aggressive here. They do spot out legit, but they fall away.
Yeah, it looks like they're just backing up too. Looking out the window peak. Just kind of seeing if anyone's going to try to dare cross or maybe go for the alt orb. Both teams playing very safe. Just testing the waters, seeing where each other are standing. Xeon really being the only aggressive player. With aggressive peaks, I should say. Mula with the first blood of the second half here. Shot way down A long, and actually with Billy spotting them in mid, it looks like they are going to make the call that it is a B rotate.
Frog fan, the snake bite, slowing down the push, giving Billy and Xeon a little bit more time to get over towards B, but
looks like Wisconsin's going to be going towards the mid area.
They might run it towards A or try to go through
Billy
from mid. Just one taps. He's deleted. Just out of the map.
I like I don't even think he meant to do that either, but he just the slow
30
walk
seconds left.
away. Frog
One
with the
enemy
right
remaining.
click onto him.
And the shock dart. And the shock dart did even more work there.
Billy finishing out the round. It is now 8-5. DSU winning the pistol round. I mean, they didn't need it, but they've won both on this map. Tim, you're going to kill me.
The flawless as well coming out from DSU. Definitely starting the half off right here. This is definitely the start DSU wanted going into this final half of the series.
They're going to buy up. Billy's going to buy his Bulldog again. That'd be a tongue twister if you said it 10 times fast.
Billy buying his Bulldog again.
10 times
That
fast.
is
10 times fast.
Billy's buying his Bulldog again. That was hard. Not gonna lie.
I think he bought that the first half, and that was what was traded back and forth and what Frog ended up with when we were asking if he picked up the Bulldog.
So Billy's op has been, or not op, Bulldog has been places this game.
Not quite getting the flick onto. Nope, but Billy does.
Yeah, Billy. With the Bulldog.
The ADS, I really like the Bulldog because of its ADS. Both that and the Stinger are very different ways of playing. You can either full auto from the hip, in which case even the Bulldog's full auto is very accurate, I gotta say. But when you aim down the sights, it turns into a 3 or 4 round burst.
Yeah, and it's very nice if you're looking for nice, precise bursts. But
Ooh, great trigger control from Frogfang, getting the long range shot. Yeah, that was a very long range shot with the Spectre of all things.
yeah, especially for the Spectre. Definitely not meant for that distance gunfight.
30
Again,
seconds
it looks
left.
like just DSU pick it
One
off.
enemy remaining.
Players one by one. And there you go, Billy with the double tap from the Bulldog takes down Sushi Cat, making it a 5-9. Not much traction has really been built, but granted, they were just on a save round. They're going to be able to buy up their Vandals, buy up their Phantoms this round. No operators quite yet.
Yep, no no operators yet, but we might see it the round after this one, I would have to say. Maybe Frog Fan or Billy will be able to buy it for Xeon.
100%. I would want to see Xeon, but I think what was his ultimate status at? Because I want to say he was closer to it than Jamula, in which case he has one.
Stay down.
Look, first blood on the Stratus. He has not been having a lot of fun this map.
And actually, that was a great target. I don't want to say it was like great target priority, because I don't know if he even knows what he did. But he picked the player that was already up, that was hit by the Marshal.
The Marshals are doing work, getting the
planted.
first 3 kills of the round, and they're hunting for more.
And good for another. More Marshal shots going wide. Legit finally says enough.
One
We got
enemy
Frog
remaining.
Fan on the flank, and he's good for 2.
That might be it for DSU right here. I think that was such a big round to win, and now Wisconsin's going to be forced to save. DSU is going to have the superior weaponry.
I mean, they're gonna have the superior weaponry, as you said, going into this map. So you're expected to have a 5-11 scoreline after this. Legit, actually saying no and putting his foot down. Gonna buy up to 0.
Yeah, definitely. He's going for the hero AK. He's feeling bold right now.
He's gonna have his knives next round, so that's at least something to look forward to.
Yeah,
But
very true. That does justify his purchase now. That makes a lot more sense.
hero rifle coming
That
in.
works.
We've seen this man go on tears before, so I would not be
Revealing
completely
area.
surprised if I see a 3K or 4K coming out from him. I would be very surprised if we see a 610 after this, though. A heavy stack towards B, sticking around in the tunnel area.
Who's the operator with Xeon in the hands of Xeon right now? Looking towards mid right now. Gets one. And Billy, he's gonna aggress off.
And
of this
Jamula
as well.
adding the other. Billy gets one, but Sushi Cat with the other angle, peeking Billy. No flawless quite yet, but ooh, Xeon's shot goes wide.
A gift.
Yeah, just throws down his trip. I'd be surprised if he challenges
pick it
again.
again,
Oh,
man.
he will. He's
One
gonna
He
challenge.
will.
remaining.
Xeon doing Xeon
Spike down
things.
mid.
Takes down Sushi Cat. Is down just to legit. And as I say it, Jamula sits him down 2. It is now 11-5. Dude,
Wow.
they're going places. I mean, they could buy up now, but DSU, they're on what is this 7-round win streak?
Yeah.
After they were going back and forth, no one really getting that much ahead of each other. DSU has planted their feet and has said, enough's enough. I need to go to bed. I got class in the morning, dude. I got to finish this out.
Yeah. Somebody clearly has an exam tomorrow, or else I don't know if the DSU would be running away like this.
Get out of my way.
Jamula just like turned the turbo on. He got his caffeine in him, and now he's going.
Exactly.
An aggressive play through mid, actually. Howler's gonna get caught out, but he ends up dodging the knives. Some Neo action there. He's gonna re-aggress back towards this door area. Billy's gonna get blinded up by the KO on Stratus. He gets 2 in the flash, but he gets the kill too. Excuse me, Billy. He
One
ends up
enemy
not
remaining.
shooting at the one closest to him and ends up getting both kills anyway. Xeon on this flank.
It's in their spawn now. Surely Sushi Cat doesn't expect it, but seems to have caught a good timing. Frog spots it out.
And with the molly going down, Sushi Cat just gonna tank it and run through.
Poison's off.
But just like that,
dancing around the walls, gets the last kill.
I do love watching
Match
like
point.
a good Viper. It's almost, this is gonna sound really stupid, but it's almost like ballet, bouncing in between the walls and her orbs and her ultimate just flowing between them too. It's so nice. But we gotta see that Billy play again. Cause he ends up throwing he gets flashed, ends up tossing one himself, sees the chamber. Actually, I don't even know if he saw the chamber because he did flash himself there.
Yeah, he may have seen the chamber there, and he's like, "Nah, I'll just save you for later." And he did just
Scanning
that.
ahead.
Double op here coming out for DSU as well. I'd assume
Oh,
this angle.
No, Stratus gets the wicked headshot onto Jamula.
He was ready.
I don't know if he was ready there. That was a flick and a half.
Welcome to my
Zeon,
world.
though, is here with the other op, but we do see the Viper ultimate coming out.
Planted.
There we go. Takes down Legit, making it slightly easier for the rest of DSU to re-aggress into that Viper.
Oh,
Howler gets
Howler.
another shot onto Stratus.
Enemy tag.
The amount of kills I've seen Howler get through some sort of a smoke. This is absurd.
Dude, Toxie doing some work with the operator though. And he gets another
One
Zeon in
enemy
the wrong
remaining.
angle. It is down to Howler. Gets the res, but no, peeks the wrong time. Sushi Cat keeping the dream alive.
A big round there from Sushi Cat and the rest of Wisconsin. Hey, they're not dead just yet. They're still alive and kicking right now, but DSU still has a really good bye going into this next round.
They got a lot of work ahead of him with Toxie. Gee, it is early in the morning for this. Toxie not buying a gun, but he does have the Tour de Force. Legit, Austin and Stratus not buying full armor either. This
You
is
want
a
to
really
play?
rough
Let's
buy for
play.
not being on map point, but match point here, as this is our third round. The third map, I should say.
It is too late for this.
There they are.
Early.
Oh, that's true.
Excuse you.
That's a good point. It is in the AM.
Dude, make sure to get your Wordle done.
Quickest Wordle ever.
My roommate did it in 7 seconds once.
Jeepers.
he just-
First guess?
No, second guess.
Oh.
He opened it with Crane, and I'm pretty sure it was Cater.
Wow.
Got a lot of ability. Actually, Billy and Frog going nuts here on the B site. DSU defense going huge. Billy, I don't think he died quite in time for his ultimate to like allow for a revive. So no, he's down. They have to stick the res, and with that, Frog taking
One
down.
enemy
Just
remaining.
killed him before he got the res off.
He was at 0 seconds too, so if he got off the res at all, he would be dead as well. And Jamula with the final kill
Defenders
on
win.
Austin, cleaning up 13-6. Man, that was a wicked game.
Yeah, that first half was just so close, and then towards the end of the half, DSU just got the momentum, and they just did not let go.
Both Jamula and Frog pulling out 19s here. Frog fan only dying 8 times. Howler only dying 7 times this map. Dude, this dude's been doing work. The only time he died outside a round he lost was once.
That's crazy. Yeah, just DSU just putting on an absolute clinic in that second half, only dropping 1 round there and securing the series.
I mean, they looked a little rough on Haven, but after that, both of the other 2 maps were 6-13. So DSU, maybe they just weren't quite warmed up. Maybe they just weren't like in the right mindset for Haven. They made it a close game too on that semi comeback, but then they sweep it out, getting 13-6s for both Bind and Breeze.
Yeah, very, very impressed with what DSU had to show, and also Wisconsin as well. That series, the last 2 maps may have been a little lopsided on the scoreboard, but in the game, it seemed like Wisconsin was taking it to DSU every single round, and really close series and very fun to watch.
Always got to say, scoreboard does not tell the whole story. Wisconsin, hats off to you for making this an excellent game to not only cast, but I'm sure watch it for you viewers at home. Now, I got to say, we got to send you off to bed because it is only, what time is it actually? 12:22. we got to get out of here, guys. We got classes in the morning. So anything else from Leif tonight? This
No.
morning?
This morning, I have nothing else to say other than good morning, and see you guys next time I cast.
Enjoy your Monday, everyone. You
Yeah.
guys have a nice morning.
Baby, I forgot to breathe. This town's got a hold on me. My mind is a casualty. Find me open spaces, static in my blood. Can you feel the flood? Yeah, I've seen enough. Find me open spaces. Open spaces. Find me open spaces.
Well, I woke up on the lobby floor. Yeah, last night was some kind of war. I'm coming down like a waterfall. I check my phone, but you never call. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free? You pull me up, yeah. Can we be free? And I put you down. Well, I woke up and saw everything but you next to me. I know that I've been the enemy, but I've had my moment of clarity. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these